Mac, you can run it.
We're running.
This is your third at bat.
Third at bat.
Third at bat. You feeling confident though?
I'm about to say he chewing gum. He
chewing gum.
He don't got the shades on. Well, no, that's not your
I never
shades.
had shades.
Oh,
He in the dugout.
but that's the thing. I envisioned you as fucking Lauren. You know what I mean? Like, you just got that look.
He don't need shades.
Right now.
You got that Lauren look. Yeah.
You don't got that Lauren. Well, you got the Lauren look in terms of just like you wearing anything. But
Wearing anything.
Only thing is the kicks. Those are kicks.
Yeah.
they've been kicked around.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot. Yeah. Those are good workout shoes too.
Flat bottom.
Nice flat bottom.
It depends on what you're doing though. Like,
You could pistol squat in those.
Good. Not a lot of whatever soul.
yeah.
Yeah, work.
Yeah.
I came from the gym right before this.
Oh, really?
What time did you go?
I think 7 something.
7 something.
What time did you go?
Nah, because it's 10 a.m. right now, right? What time is it?
Yeah, that's why I was late.
That's what I'm saying. Also, you was getting in. You
Getting
was
that
putting
early.
some
What was
pain.
you doing?
All right, that's
I was
forgivable.
doing chest day today.
Chest. Okay. Well, shit. Where you go?
Now I moved back to Planet Fitness because money's tight.
Money's tight.
You got use Smith machines now.
Ah, man, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Disgusting.
You be
gonna
using
hurt, you
dumbbells,
gonna hurt
though,
your
right?
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta use dumbbells. Yeah, Smith machine is terrible. It's
S-Mac
constricting.
is getting up at 7 a.m. in the morning to work out.
At least today. Usually it's 5.
Who's
But on
your,
a Sunday though,
on a Sunday, who's your inspiration, or what did you do on Saturday that made you feel like you got to make better decisions?
you gotta
in your life?
get your karma back.
Well, really, it's just that I don't like to see my last workout be more than 3 days ago.
Okay,
So it's like I can't let that gap be there any bigger than 3.
I feel you.
What do you start to tell yourself? You in your head, you just go, "I'm pussy, man.
No, what do you see in the
I'm
mirror?
gross."
What do you see in the mirror after 3
I
days?
actually got to that point where I don't really look at myself and be like grossed out anymore, which is nice.
You got over your dysmorphia.
I did.
Anymore? What was
Yeah,
that?
'cause there's-
What was that about?
It definitely is a point when you do work out and then you stop. You're like, dude, I'm just a piece of shit. But I've gotten to the point where I can confidently look, even if I haven't worked out, and be like, yeah, nigga, I'm still more developed than a lot of people.
Than a lot of people.
Yeah.
you say you just compare yourself to the world. You haven't even seen the world.
Just me naturally, I'm just perfect. But that is funny though. F Mac in the mirror, just like, man, I'm fat and I'm ugly.
yeah.
It was crazy.
I'm not worthy.
When I went on my first bulk, I felt like a piece of shit. It was horrible, dude.
Word?
Yeah.
Did you feel internally like a piece of shit, or you just looked at yourself and was like, this gross flop?
Did you feel like De Niro?
Of carbs and calories?
Yeah, I feel like I missed an arm. I looked at myself and I was like, dude, I don't even think I'm doing this right because this is horrible.
Word? But did the hoes love
But
it?
did it sound like?
And you got a little,
Oh yeah, you are rocking a little straw right now.
Right?
yeah.
Is it go?
Nah, it's not going. See, that's how staticky your fucking, that feral ass facial hair is, nigga.
You just thanks
Oh,
for
you
that
good
weird
now.
ass compliment,
You
nigga.
good.
Weird ass.
That's
nigga.
not a compliment, nigga. That's a detriment. Clearly, look at you.
But yeah, nah. What was you saying? You're a piece of shit. Oh yeah, what?
Yeah,
was,
he's a fat slob.
Yeah.
You're a booger when you take your shirt off, nigga. You ain't shit. You're a dad body built ass nigga.
Yeah.
You're a low testosterone built ass nigga.
Yeah,
I don't have low test, but I do have.
Because you got tested.
No, I haven't been tested, but I don't
just-
have any of the symptoms of being low test.
But I feel like no one. I feel like
Are you bragging? What do you? I don't have any of the symptoms of being low test.
Do you-
No, I mean that's just like easy to see. Like,
Well, you shouldn't be low test because you're in your young 20s.
well, actually, you don't know that.
I don't.
You don't fuck ugly girls. You need to fuck an ugly girl and see what it do. That'll prove everything. Because if you're only doing things that you're attracted to, it's kind of like shooting on a 5-foot goal.
It's like dunking on a 7-foot rim. Easy.
Easy.
See, the thing is, yeah, you gotta really test yourself. If you can impregnate a fat slob,
Exactly.
like that person you saw in the mirror. If you could get your fat self pregnant, you're a man.
Exactly. Ugly, like Rasputia.
Rasputia.
Eddie Murphy to Rasputia.
Throw a little age in there too, just to really test your boundaries.
No,
because young fat is a little bit more palatable than old wrinkly fat.
That actually is true.
You know what I mean? When you add texture, it's a deeper layer to it.
But you see, I don't think it has to go that far.
No, you got to take it to the limit because you'll never know. You'll see videos of David Goggins.
The thing is, you have to go with baby steps, right? First, you do basic, ugly girl, fat, whatever scares you at night. You know what I mean? And then you go to the old and decrepit and if you falling on your back, call this number so we can help you get fucking situated and things that. Then you go to those type of bitches.
See, nigga like me, I like to shoot to the top.
You're not supposed to go.
What's the oldest you guys have dated?
30
Have hit
30 something.
Yeah, nah, only my age.
29 actually, not mine. I think it was 29.
Single mother.
But when I told the homies around this shit up, I was like, she's 32.
Yeah, she's 32.
32.
Might as well be. Did she act the way?
She had a young spirit.
So she was just irresponsible.
She had a young spirit. She was responsible enough.
Buckheaded?
What do you mean by buckheaded?
That's just a term. I feel like you know what I mean.
I feel like I know what you mean, but for the layman's and for FMAC. Explain buckhead.
Well, it's just buckhead.
I know what you mean though, and I would say no because she was just too flowy.
Yeah,
too flowy. Too like, whatever's happening is just we're gonna do it. You want to go to McDonald's? Sure. It was one of those situations. It was kind of easy. She didn't really feel 29.
Okay.
Even though I acknowledge that she was. She had her own shit.
Yeah.
Met her at Crabtree.
Yeah.
She was working, the stand
She was working at a kiosk?
She was working at a kiosk at Crabtree. The one that does like the anniversary pictures and it puts it in a glass heart.
So she ain't shit.
It was like crystal picture frames.
You fucking little bum.
Now she was a bum
single mother.
She probably make some money doing that shit.
How?
That little commission. Because first of all, that kiosk was always jumping. They always had bad bitches working the kiosk. And, it was Crabtree.
Bad bitches because you
Crabtree got a lot of...
or bad bitches. Come on, dog.
If I do say so myself.
Come on, dog.
If I do say so myself.
It's bad bitches at the phone cases. At least that makes sense. You could be like, oh, shit, my phone is out. Give me yours.
The phone cases selling the watches. Bad bitches work kiosks.
Okay.
They do.
Just because... Okay.
And especially the crystal picture frame ones, nigga. That's some high market shit.
Look, I bet. But
you don't understand. You don't know.
I don't understand. Because I've never seen all bad bitches at those ones you're talking about.
You haven't been in a while. And it's probably because I might have got the last one. I'm not going to lie to you.
You don't want to know
I'm that good.
I think you probably did.
I'm that great.
I wouldn't even fault you for it. Nigga.
They retired. They was like, if you work the kiosk, he got you. So they was like, all right, let me just go to Ulta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How'd you end up getting her number?
I asked for it.
Like,
what you mean that, Mac?
What was the conversation?
I ain't had to put no
come on, Mac. We don't got to go on that whole bitch. Come on, man. It's pointless.
I don't.
She was a single mother looking for hope. Was she a single mother?
Yeah.
Looking for hope.
Nah, she wasn't looking for hope.
She was looking for that void to be filled.
She needed a spark of romance in her life, F-Mac.
Yeah.
And I fulfilled her Fabio.
You know, opening a door for a girl, how much joy that brings, nigga? Women that haven't had a door open for them, and for them, not just out of the nigga was just walking.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, this bitch behind me, and a real, not even he's walked in, but he just does a little flick to keep it open so she can front in.
Yeah. It's really gravity that's being...
It's really gravity.
Chivalrous.
I'm talking about, here, this is for you, my lady.
Yeah.
The bitches really yearn for that. And the women that haven't gone, women that have gone 3 years, 2 years without that happening for them.
Pussy dry. Sahara. But even on the next level, a lot of women haven't even had the car door open for them.
Do you see okay. Explained by that. You mean walk around, open
get
door?
Out the car, you walk around the perimeter.
How many times have you done that?
You open the car door. That's like a prom night type of
Come on, Tony.
That's like
you can't bring that up and say prom night. Be honest.
No,
nigga.
I'm being dead ass. I'm trying to tell you the truth. You just have to listen.
I feel like you do
with
that
open ears.
I feel like you
listen,
do that.
Listen with open
on
ears
store runs. You do that on store runs.
Well, I mean, it's better for you to think that because then you never know my next move.
Because it's not.
I don't want you to know my next move.
Because it's better than the truth.
But of course not. No, I get like first of all, if you called her right now, she would tell you that I'm not a gentleman.
Okay.
She would, but with a straight face, she would be like, "That nigga's not a gentleman."
But
I disagree. But yeah, the car door. That's not like a we're at Food Line type of thing. That's she got a crazy dress on. You know what I mean? We really stepping out. It's gold banisters.
Okay.
It's feng shui. It's something real extravagant.
I feel you. I definitely open car doors. Usually it's we're meeting each other someplace, and like I walk up to her door and I open it for her. Or like, you know, the night is over, she's leaving. Go home. It's time for you to travel onward home.
I bid you adieu. It's like letting a dove just
just watch her drive away. It's beautiful. But
the ass on that.
Yeah.
The ass on that bird.
But it's that's the only time I do it. I'm never like, hey, you know, just stay in the passenger seat until I get out.
Yeah, like, hold on.
I can't.
Give me a minute.
I could do that, but I know how the mind works. You know what I'm saying? If you do things 2-3 times in a row, that's to be expected. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Especially when she likes you, intercourse.
Some of that is on the woman. A lot of it is on the woman.
Her standards.
Because say this is the type of feminist who would give you head while you're driving, just frequently, just unprompted. Doesn't matter. Balls a little salty. It's gonna happen. It's like fuel for the tank. That's how we get to our destination. She reaches over, gives you a little knob, right?
For shizzle.
That makes it a little bit easier to get up, walk all the way around the car, and open the door. Your nuts are empty. It's less drag.
Well, okay.
No wind resistance. You know what I mean? You got empty balls.
Lighter load. A lighter load, you can drive faster.
There's probably like a quote that we could put. A lighter load leads to a better gentleman.
Well, yes, but like just connecting it to like truck, like you just when you don't got that big ass box on the back of your truck, you know you're actually you Optimus Prime. Yes. You moving, nigga.
Yes, you can. Optimus Prime can't transform with cargo.
You can't even do
that
nothing.
Shit wouldn't be his legs.
He'd be like, oh fuck, Bumblebee, get this shit off me.
You'll come out with 100. It's back like,
shit. Autobots down.
He just packed on the cross as soon as he transformed.
Yeah. It's not going to just magically turn into a sword on his back. That's only in the movies.
He's not that gangster.
In real life, it's just like
It's probably fucking livestock in the back of some stupid shit.
This nigga gonna catch a cramp.
Yeah, it's impossible.
And just to like round out, to go back to 360 that.
Circle it. Yeah, go ahead. Crop circle it. Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do agree. But
I'm glad.
At that point, I mean, are you doing it because you have a lighter load?
I'm doing it because the intimacy in the relationship is being sustained.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a way.
Yeah.
You know that honeymoon phase?
Of course.
The honeymoon phase, where everything's sweet, everything's robust and romantic. It's just you love the smell of her morning breath.
Yeah.
Smells like honeydew and melon.
That's never been. You see, my thing is,
I'm exaggerating.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. It's just that
the essence,
the level of acceptance of each other is just it's at its optimal.
Yes.
To a
certain extent.
You only fuck on her period during the honeymoon phase.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
That's not true.
If you're doing it after the first 3 months, you're gross.
If you're doing it right, is that what you're saying?
What do you mean
did it
doing
right?
it right? Doing it right. I didn't say I did it right, but you're definitely doing it way more disgusting.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it's
on the
true.
period before the honeymoon. Like, what are you talking about?
Put it this way. I'm not going to say it's impossible for it to happen.
And like,
I'm not going to say it's impossible for it to happen.
But you have to understand.
But it's more likely. We're dealing with the law of averages.
Tony, here's the thing, right? If you say you did it, it's gonna inspire other niggas to admit their faults too. I mean, their triumphs too.
You know what's even more powerful than that? Just stating it like it's an obvious fact that everybody already acknowledges. That makes everybody in the room feel comfortable. F-Mac is more liable to share his stories now.
That's not true, F-Mac.
You've bleed red before.
Yep.
Context. Don't let him change that. You tried to do it during the honeymoon phase.
Right.
Right. Correct.
You done that like during?
Oh yeah. But the thing is, the
just the
honeymoon
time
phase,
frame though. What's the time frame?
Like 3 months.
That's
5
no,
months,
because
maybe.
that's what I'm saying. The honeymoon phase lasts longer to me.
It can.
Exactly.
But I said 3 months as just an average, as like a minimum. Like the minimum is like 3 months. That's honeymoon phase.
Y'all need to break up if it's 3 months.
It depends on the circumstances.
F-Mac, expound on that. I agree, but I'm busy.
Depending on the circumstances. Mine and my last relationship, it was like from February to September. How many months is that?
What is the honeymoon like? What does that feel like? I feel after
That's 7 months?
Yeah, that's 7.
Yeah, nigga.
I'm going a year.
a year is cool.
You in a year in the honeymoon phase?
Yeah. I can go a full year in it.
When it's real.
When it's real, yeah.
When it's
You
real.
didn't live with her though, too.
Nah.
Okay.
But now you but like come on, nigga.
I'm a scientist.
Okay.
I'm a scientist. All
Okay.
variables in the equation
I
matter. I'm
understand.
just trying to, compute. You got to adjust for inflation.
I do.
But what grade was this?
It wasn't in a grade.
Okay, that's why I asked, because that also matters.
Yeah, I agree.
You concur? I don't give a damn.
Wait, if it's during the educational period, like school?
If it's in the context of youth,
okay.
the honeymoon phase duration is inflated.
Okay.
I can
In
see
high
that.
school, yes, because it's emotions. You're young. You don't even know how to feel what you feel.
High school relationships come and go so fast.
Yeah.
90% of the bulk was honeymoon. It was 10% bad, and that y'all was young, so 10% bad was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
This is terrible. This bitch sucks.
Exactly.
And then you broke up.
Until, listen to some Patrice, listen to, American Pimp.
And then you didn't regret it. You
Exactly.
broke up, and then you thought, that was the best shit I ever
Exactly.
did.
Exactly. Iceberg Slim's book. But yeah, if your honeymoon phase is 2-3 months, it's probably a girl you should just see, turn her into a vigilante, 2 a.m. type of vibe.
And to adjust,
Try to stop her during
With
that
a
time.
job to do.
that is a fact. And to adjust for more context, this is, I don't want to say young adult relationship, because it could be this way in your 30s, but this isn't the case for like engagements and marriages. For real adult, like we're about to start a family, even that has a different context to it, because the duration of the honeymoon is different. You kind of get two, because you get the first initial one when you first meet her, and you just love her. It's the puppy love. You always hard when you see her.
Yeah.
And then y'all fall in love, get engaged, then you get married. Then you go on a planned honeymoon.
Yeah.
It's a vacation trip.
Yeah.
And during that period, you're fucking like you was 18 again. You love her. You forgetting all of her flaws.
Yeah. That's
Probably getting her pregnant. And then you tie it down for the rest of your life. As she exposes her true nature.
And it's funny how, this is the society we live in. I'm probably not going to get traditionally married, though.
Yeah, no, I've been saying that for 10 years.
I don't. I've been saying that since you were 14.
Yeah. My parents got divorced when I was 10, so that's
I guess that average.
that makes a little bit of sense.
Nigga, 75% end up going away. I was just, bro.
That's even
I didn't
higher
believe
than the last time I checked.
I didn't believe, and I'm probably making it up,
weeks
but that's
ago.
probably the real number. But
You asshole.
I didn't believe in percentages. Yeah, please look that up.
Until it confirmed your beliefs.
Until college. Nigga, I was at A&T in the auditorium. They was giving a speech that was like, 50% of students end up leaving. And I was like, man, them niggas must have not had them. They didn't even have that dog in them. Them niggas was soft.
Yeah.
And then you found out the Jew was feline. But
2 years later.
41% for first marriages right now.
60% for second marriages, 73% for third marriages. So the more you get married, the more likely you are to get divorced.
But
and that is
also-
kind of when you see people who have had a bunch of they've been on a bunch of different rosters, they've been journeymen, they never stick around for long.
Yeah.
But also the likelihood of getting remarried after your first marriage is higher than the percentage of like, I forgot the number, but it's fucking high. Like the odds of getting remarried, somebody being like, all right, bitch, you're gone. 2 years later, they're likely to get remarried.
And that's because of what divorce does to your ego.
Well, you think
It
so?
puts things in perspective in relationships. Every time anybody, man or woman, gets a divorce, if it's like a troubleshoot in the approach to relationships. So you kind of like, how is she crazy? How is I an asshole?
Yeah.
What do I want to do moving forward? And like once you went through something that sucked, you like, okay, I know what good looks like because that shit was terrible.
Yeah.
So then it's like you fucking around, rush into another situation, all to find out that you're human.
Yeah.
You're human, and you're gonna habitually make the same mistakes.
Well,
Even if you analyze it.
well, if that's the case, then it's just you.
Like a nigga like AJ, leave his pubes in the toilet.
Yeah.
That's the first time we've caught him.
Yeah.
This
so
isn't the first time this happened.
it's not the first time. And the fact that he had it charging, the Clippers were charging, which means he did this.
He didn't even finish.
He did this early.
He might not have finished.
He was fresh out the shower. He was like, let me get ready. And when I tell you, it was so much. Like, well, he was trying to get every inch out of his shit. Like, he was trying to show this bitch. He didn't, and it was a lot of stubble.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the skin.
Did he have clippers? Nigga got a taper on his nuts.
This nigga had barber echelon clippers, like corner clippers. You know what I mean? Really get up in there.
There's an etiquette to doing that though. You always
Like flush your toilet?
Well, yeah, first of all, you always get rid of the evidence. Nobody should know what happened.
No.
And you shouldn't it shouldn't be cute. No edge ups.
Yeah.
No shapes.
What?
No.
Need to be low.
It's
And
literally
even there's such thing as too low in my opinion.
there's such thing
You
as
can't
too low.
be bald.
Bald
No.
is crazy.
One
No.
time
No.
One time I was 16. One time I was 16.
exactly.
My shoe was woofing. And I was like, fuck it, let me just get a fresh start. Let me just see.
But be honest, it was also like the pseudo, like, you know, it's like, you know, shit. It's like,
Nah.
it's like, you know,
I was
like-
curious about the pseudo.
No,
But that wasn't. I was curious about
the
like
pseudo is there, nigga.
like what is hiding? What is hiding beneath that I don't know about? Because you know I've been doing all these rough measurements. I've been
Okay.
eyeballing.
You find out about some new birthmarks you had.
I have to see if I have log beyond the bushes.
You know, I never really think it's that impressive whenever you do shave down low like that.
No, it's
like-
not incredibly impressive,
It is something.
but it makes a visual difference.
Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think it does.
It doesn't do. Put it this way.
What?
It doesn't do as much as a fat dude who loses weight. That makes an impact because it's like your dick literally reclines as you gain mass. As you gain mass and this pouch starts to form over your pubic bone, that takes away from your little man.
Well, not only that, the more you eat, the more estrogen you start to gain a fupa. So the fat, I don't know if y'all have any like just seen a fat monkey, but it's like it engulfs. It's like it comes in. So just imagine your sack and your piece there, and it's gonna engulf. She's gonna look like the predator, like something coming out of a mouth. You know what I mean?
It gets to the point
that
where
the
your
alien?
stomach.
the alien.
Oh, that was Alien.
Yeah.
Well, the predator did have that little.
He had those four
died.
bitches.
It came back.
It's like your stomach and your legs become one.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The droop down is so extravagant. It's like wearing them John Cena jean shorts.
Yes.
Your
Yes.
stomach goes all the way to your knees.
Or like Eggman, like where it's no place for a penis. It's no place.
He just
What's
looks
the
like
use?
a teardrop.
Yeah, it's just y'all ever see? Yeah, look up Eggman. We're not trying to visualize anything here, but yeah, we've all seen Eggman. It's where you gonna put it? They didn't even put in the design character thing.
Yeah, nah, he definitely.
When you look at,
he looked like he got gender reassignment.
That's what I'm saying.
That nigga is no nuts. Yeah, nah.
He's one nut.
Yeah.
They just drew a ball and put legs and a mustache on it.
This is a crazy build.
But almost like a ball with a tumor because his head is a small ball.
He kind of looks like
he's an egg.
One of those like Christmas things, right? That has like a bunch of the little people inside of it.
He's an ornament.
Yeah.
One of them Chinese toys.
Yeah, I forgot what it's
or
called.
Russian.
I don't remember.
One of them cultures. One of them foreign people.
From somewhere.
It might be your culture, man.
Never know.
Yo, AJ could be this nigga for Halloween.
Yes.
That'd be a fire suit. He's already got the bald. He's already got the gut. Neither one of them niggas have pubes anymore.
AJ. Who could AJ be? It had to be he could be Faison Love from that movie with Chris Tucker when they was in the jail cell. He was like, how you get in here?
Yeah,
he could be.
Yeah.
What's that scene? Oh man, try to find it real quick.
What was the movie?
Faison Love, Chris Tucker scene. Jail.
The thing with AJ and Halloween is that you could typecast him.
AJ is a typecast.
All you have to do is pick a good actor that he looks like in any role that nigga's played. Like the nigga in Green Mile. He could be the nigga in Green Mile.
But Green Mile is buff. He couldn't be Green Mile.
He could do it. All he has to do is put on the overalls, let one hang.
Yeah.
Have two dead white baby dolls with him.
Yeah.
And just magical powers.
Yeah.
He could do that. He could be the Black Kingpin in Daredevil.
Yeah.
Kingpin was black before.
Well, it was the nigga from
Green Mile.
Green Mile.
He's a typecast.
Rest up to him.
You know, he did pass away, didn't he?
But
Is this the right scene?
yes, look, couldn't this be AJ? Just is it on? Can people see it?
Nah, I can throw it up.
I feel like I could be Chris Tucker.
It's like play the volume. Play the volume real quick, just for the audio listeners. Shout out to y'all. 7 a.m. in the morning, really sticking it in. Pause.
Yeah,
this is a good scene, man. This is a good scene.
That is fucking hilarious. But damn, what was I about to say? AJ has the perfect amount of chest hair to pull that shit off too.
Yes,
that's what I was about to say. That's the thought I had.
Whoa, man. Yes. Expound on that, pimp. Wait, what do you mean? Like, you're good at seeing
light,
hair.
It's just light and curly enough to be a gay prisoner.
Light and curly enough.
You know what I mean?
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 You feel me? Help. Are you the mate? But speaking of like this, yo, I was on Netflix the other day. For some reason, I keep almost watching The Penguin because you recommended that shit. But it's just something about it. It's just like, I always know that there's going to be more time to watch it. So I just end up doing something else. I went on Netflix. I started watching the show. It was called Baby Reindeer. And when I watched the little trailer, it's like this skinny white dude. It's some British shit. Skinny white dude is this fat woman that he had met at a bar. And she started stalking him. So just based off the trailer, I was looking at the optics. And I was like, this kind of looks like, you know that show You?
Okay.
Crazy stalker, you know,
Tom and Jerry.
He might serial killer motherfucker. I was like, you know, I'm down for some shit like that right now. Let me see about it.
Okay.
I start watching it. The dude is a stand-up comedian. He's trying to make it and shit. He's in the British scene, or he's in like the London comedy scene and shit.
Wallocks.
But he's a little hacky because like he'll have bits and material, but then he has a suitcase and he'll pull out shit.
Oh, he's a theater kid too.
Yeah, it's a little goofy. But so this just starts off the first 3 episodes perfectly fine. Everything's normal.
Okay.
The bitch is stalking him. Met him at a comedy show.
And she's not attractive.
Not attractive by any means, but he was on stage and he was bombing. Them jokes wasn't landing. They wasn't hitting. He brought out the little rooster. He started flicking and rotating the little rooster around. They wasn't feeling that shit.
It's better than humping a stool.
He hit him with a little quip.
Okay.
It was like, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
And then he had said something to like comment on how bad he was doing. You know, you called a moment and all that shit.
Okay.
fat bitch and all the way in the back of the pub. She starts laughing. And it's a laugh that he's like, you know, I kind of like that.
And did the camera like just slow motion zoom on her with a spotlight?
It pans to her.
Okay.
And so it's like, he's like, you know, I kind of like that. Let me do a little crowd work with the bitch. We got a little chemistry.
Okay.
He started working that hoe. She got hidden talent. She starts singing and shit. He brings the crowd back. He wins. He ends up killing. So after the show, he started talking to the bitch. They start getting acquainted and all that shit. He's like,
what else did he murder?
I know you fat and ugly, but
yeah,
my ego is being stroked very pleasantly. 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
So he killed the obvious thing, huh?
He had to do what he had to do.
So he fit the profile.
He fit the profile.
Yeah.
And he probably disappeared in that pussy because that shit was big enough to sleep overnight in. But that happens. She goes crazy. She ends up stalking him, all that shit, right?
Of course.
I'm 4 episodes in, so I'm like, I'm watching this shit. I'm keeping up with it. It's cool. He's a stand-up comic. So I'm like, I'm kind of extra drawn in. I'm like, let me see how this shit
feeling
now. You know what I mean? I'm feeling it. All of a sudden, episode 4 hits, maybe 5. And it's kind of like a prequel. It's telling all the events in the story that happened before the first episode, before he meets the girl, before he books that show, all that shit, right? It goes back probably 8 months. He's working at this comedy club. He's doing his thing. He's doing all right. He's not necessarily bombing.
He's not fucking any other like...
Nah, there's no other bitches. There's no other bitches.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. I thought he was asexual up until this point. But he working the market and all that shit. He meets this guy. He's not an executive, but like a manager, higher up, a guy with connections like, hey, I can make your dreams come true type of nigga, right?
Oh, my God.
He starts hanging out with him. They start working on his set. They start making it better. They start throwing shows. He starts doing good. He getting a little traction, a little motion. And it's like they just got this routine of like every time, every weekend they do a show, they go back to the manager's crib. They get fucked up. They're doing like LSD, Oxy. He doing all types of new shit.
Okay.
And then like they just doing drugs and passing the fuck out. Mind you, the whole time, the manager nigga is making like real weird, subtle, like
he's doing
the way he'll look at the nigga.
Pull lube behind his ear.
Not even that sleight of hand. He's not a magical.
Okay.
He's not a magical manager. But he is like, you know, creepy. And so it's like he's doing little subtle shit. It's times where they go to sleep and like the nigga's just like. So like, how did you feel about the last show? He was looking at him like Faison Love. You know what I mean? Daydreaming and shit. So I'm like, okay, this is like, I'm trying to like, okay, the guy's a little.
He went from being a homie to being a delicious, delicate meal.
He went from being a homie to being a hunter.
Hey.
To being a man's most dangerous game. A starving comedian. But they dragged the shit out for so long that I kind of forgot. 3 more episodes go by. And so I'm like, okay, I guess, you know, maybe I was tripping. Maybe I'm just picking up, you know, Brits are different. Yeah. They got different norms and customs.
Which
you
they
know,
are.
Indians bobble their head in agreements. You know, Brits probably just lick their mans up and down when they do a good show. When they kill.
I am down.
Hell yeah, you know what I mean? But a show happens. They go to the crib. They get fucked up. This night was different. Because he was with his girl at first. She was a black woman too, a black British girl. So it's like, you know what I mean, stand-up comic black girl. I'm like, all right, you know, I'm feeling the show. I'm watching this shit.
And how was she? She had structure?
Cute.
Like
no structure, but the face was F Mac.
Like Coco Jones cute?
If she was the only black girl at the bar, F Mac would take her home.
Okay.
Easily.
Okay.
So hey, it's not many of you in here.
Yeah.
But she looked good though. The face was cool. And you know, she was British. She got the accent. If she pulled that shit
accent.
off.
Come on, man. That's
we
can't be giving
that shit off in Raleigh, studying abroad.
Nigga, of course it's the accent.
You go
though.
back to a dorm. You go back to a dorm. Little NC State bitch.
No,
but regardless
her
though,
quarters.
He left his girl because he was like, nah, you know, I gotta go work on my dreams, bitch. Like you holding me back. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck? And she was like, nigga, y'all just go there and do drugs and fucking pass out. Y'all ain't know shit. He was like, it's none of your business, bitch. That's our creative process.
Yeah.
He leaves, he goes to the crib. They're doing their normal. And then all of a sudden the manager start breaking out like new drugs. Like he introduces this nigga to heroin. You know what I mean? They put nice, right? See, yeah.
Okay.
F Mac would be a victim.
Galaxy
They
gas.
pull out the heroin. He start doing that shit. He's
Okay.
like, yo, this shit is life. This is the best thing I've ever done. All of a sudden, he gets up though in the middle of like
The high.
and the way they filmed it. I don't know if y'all niggas seen Euphoria. I know you niggas seen it, but just the public at large. Euphoria had a good way of filming drug scenes when niggas was hallucinating.
They made it very lucid.
Different filters and transitions. It's like it looked like it was one of those. So I was like, all right, this nigga fucked up.
Okay.
He falls to the floor. This nigga starts throwing up in the doggy bowl.
Okay.
He's all fucked up. The manager, he gets up. He closes his little fucking his cardigan. He's like, oh shit, this nigga's dying. He falls on the ground right next to the nigga. He's like, yo, you okay? He starts rubbing his back.
Oh.
He was rubbing his back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he just started getting lower and lower. And I was like, oh my God.
What are you about to see?
I
But
was
you
like,
didn't skip
what
though, right?
the fuck? Nah, I didn't skip because you
Okay.
never know
Just
what's
stay
about to
sturdy.
happen.
Exactly.
You never know what's about to happen.
Exactly.
You never. They might just fade to black and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, they got molested.
Might.
But
Optimism.
and I actually, it's kind of crazy that you said that because I ended up actually having to fast forward because this shit was just too fucking. It was fucked
Why you
up.
do that?
It was fucked up.
What do you
because
mean it was fucked up?
It was too fucked up. He
How?
started rubbing his lower back. He put his hands in the nigga's pants.
Yeah.
And then they allude to him putting his fingers in his ass, dog.
How do you? Was it sounds?
He like you just saw his hand go down. You saw his forearm.
And then his body.
You saw his,
His body twitch.
You saw his forearm tense, and it was like, Gah!
Yeah.
And then he was like, Gah!
Oh, they showed that the what's that muscle?
The central vein that goes from your knuckle bone all the way down to your funny bone.
Exactly.
That shit flared up.
Yeah.
That shit flared up. He put his fingers in his ass. He's like, He started like crying. He's like,
But he stopped throwing up, right?
Yeah, he was already done throwing up. He was a gentleman. He waited.
Okay.
You know, chivalry isn't dead.
Yeah.
But he used gravity as chivalry too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The nigga fell down, was vulnerable.
He was still on the ground?
Ass up, stomach on the fucking floor. So like the nigga's just digging in his ass. And then he's like, stop. Then the nigga stop. He pull his hand out. The nigga get up immediately. He goes to the kitchen sink. He pours Dawn dish detergent soap.
I knew it. He fingers himself?
He was like, yeah, this shit, just gonna get this shit right off. He washes his hands. The nigga's just on the floor, just like, and then it fades to black. He narrates. I'd like to tell you that was the last time that I went over there. But God help me, I don't know why. The episode ends. Episode ends.
You was hooked.
I was.
You was already hooked.
I wasn't even like I was already 5 episodes deep before that point. I was
Exactly.
hooked for all intents and purposes.
Exactly.
But then that shit happened, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Now you have to finish and watch.
I was like, damn, dog. The next episode starts immediately. It goes into another heroin. He goes to sleep, but as he's going to sleep this time, he's got one eye open. He's like, he looks down. He sees the nigga just like,
Yeah.
just pouncing his way over.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck. And then he passes out.
Oh my God.
This time he wakes up. Dog, he wakes up. He takes a shower. And at first he's all cool. He's like, I'm just like, I don't know what happened. I know it was gross. Let me just get it off me. I'm gonna take a shower. He turns around. The water hits his ass. He's like, yeah!
Shit was like peroxide. Nigga.
He bit the sponge. He's like, oh! I was like, damn, man, this shit is crazy. And the nigga just kept going back.
Okay, Tony. What? Okay. What's the? How many episodes did you watch?
I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it.
Somebody finished. Nigga.
Somebody finished, and they did it under a lot of hallucinogens. So the nigga just, I'm trying to remember how he got out of the situation. Because mind you, this is all the prequel.
And this
all
is
of this shit happened before I watched the initial 5 episodes. That storyline started from this.
Wait, so this was 6 episodes deep.
Probably like 7.
7 episodes. Lucky
he
number.
started getting fucked around like 5, 6. then 7.
I wonder if that means
8.
something spiritually. What does 5 mean?
I don't know. But this is okay. This is all coming back to me. I'm remembering why I stopped watching the show. This is the
Why'd you
major point
stop?
to the story. So that happens. I forgot how he gets out of that situation. It's not dawning on me right now. But eventually it gets to the current events of like him dealing with the stalker bitch and all that type of shit, right? So all of a sudden, this nigga just starts going on about how like, I think I'm sexually confused now. He starts going on trans dating sites. He starts trying to like go on dates with motherfuckers. And then it shows a fucking montage of him just trying to figure it out. Like he was at the same restaurant with like a white girl. Then he was there with a black dude. Then he was there with like this Brazilian trans woman. And like it just like flashes back and forth. I was like, what? I feel like I got duped.
Yeah.
I feel like I got duped because Netflix.
Wait, how?
Netflix.
You got everything you asked for.
Nah, that's not true. Netflix nowadays, they make a lot of that type of shit to where it's like it's never just a story. It's always about somebody's like identity.
Innocence.
It's always about somebody's identity. Not even innocence. Innocence doesn't always get molested in Netflix original series. But in this one it did. But just the whole like, this is why I'm struggling with the world because of this, because I like to fuck dudes.
Is that
or
all
like,
Netflix?
A lot of them.
That is a good amount of Netflix.
A good amount of these original
Or is that
things,
what they're known
not
for?
the movies, but the shows. A lot of the shows are like, even I was talking to somebody, she was watching this vampire show. And I was like, vampire show, like what kind of vampire should we dealing with? She was like, oh, it's like gay. I was like, nah. Never mind.
Gay
I think,
vampires?
I'm thinking it could have been some cool shit. It's a Netflix original about some vampires. I'm like, what is it?
Well, vampires were.
She was like, the main character is like struggling with being gay. And he's trying to figure that shit out at the Gay Vampire Academy.
But wasn't vampires are gay. They were made straight in like the recent like probably 30, 40 years.
The original Dracula?
Vampires were always seen as gay.
I'm not sure.
Vampires are a little flamboyant.
Playboy Cardi refers to himself as a vamp. What is a vamp?
So, I mean, when you think about it, Dracula...
It's a nigga that comes out.
The Count,
it's a nigga that comes out and drains you of your resources.
A pale, thinly built,
and leaves before the sun comes up. That's a gay man.
Yeah. Fangs
and shit.
Red lips.
Glows. I'm pretty sure Dracula glows.
Only a gay dude couldn't see his reflection in the mirror.
Exactly. Because what?
Dysmorphia.
Exactly.
AI overview. Vampires are often depicted as queer, but their sexuality is not always defined and can vary depending on the context.
A lot of them niggas just be...
That's why I always... what was that one vampire show? It was the one... I can't say the white girl. That's redundant. Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
The nigga Damien. He only... I rewatched...
Is that the one with the blue eyes?
Well, that's the dark skin one, if you know what I mean.
That nigga was funny as shit.
You talking about the dark... That
The
nigga?
dark head, he was hilarious.
I rewatched it like a couple episodes, and I was like...
By yourself?
Well, it's like by myself. I mean, I'm a bad man. I'm alone. I'm a loner. But...
That's a show that you gotta watch with a girl.
You watched a comedian. Come on, dog. You spent 10 minutes. Come on, dog.
It didn't get
come
gay
on, dog.
until episode 6.
I feel you, but come on, dog.
It didn't get... It was a comedian. You would have watched it, nigga.
I would have watched it.
It was a comedian dealing with a stalker.
If he wasn't funny, I would have stopped watching it. But
that's what made it even more intense.
Damien only went after women until like
that his brother liked.
Until the 4th season. Like he only drained women. Not that, that's... It's a show, it's whatever, but he only drained women for like 4 seasons straight.
The vampires and Vampire Diaries weren't gay though. That's what made it a Vampire Diaries.
Damien,
that they kept
though.
fucking the same bitches.
Not Damien, though.
What you mean?
He was only going after bitches. All the other vampires was draining men, women, everything. They were pansexuals.
And it's got to be a pretty intimate situation because you are sucking on somebody's neck.
You're sucking on somebody's
because you wouldn't say this about werewolves. If a werewolf mauled a nigga and just ate half his fucking face off, you wouldn't be like, that nigga's gay.
Well, no, but he's eating him. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Vampires, not only are they taking their resources, but they're also converting them.
Exactly. Well, not all the time.
Recycling is gayer.
recycling is gay.
Exactly.
Just putting some shit in the garbage truck, mashing it up, throwing it in the landfill, fucking the environment.
You're turning something dead into new life. You're giving it new hope. Yeah, it's
life.
and you know, that's why werewolves, you know, I used to always fuck with werewolves too, you know what I mean? Werewolves is cool.
If back in the day when you had to choose, I always choose the full moon
it's
situation.
Like, it was just cooler, you know what I mean? Like, it's a werewolf.
I fuck with werewolves so much, I didn't even care if I had control or not. Like, I don't care if I remember.
You black out.
I'll just wake up in a barn somewhere with pig bones around me and shit.
Yeah.
Dead sheep and just, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm an animal, nigga.
Nah.
I'm gonna go to Denny's or something.
Yeah, nah. Werewolves was always cool.
Go figure out what town I'm in.
But vampires can like turn into bats though. That's kind of sick.
But those
the Van Helsing vampires.
Those versions was the gay versions.
Those were the gay versions.
Vampires didn't become straight until, honestly, I'm gonna say Blade.
Bats aren't gay though, because you wouldn't say this about Bruce Wayne.
Well, it's not about bats being gay.
Bruce Wayne. No, he doesn't turn into a bat. Which is lamer. It's a symbolism of being a creature of the night.
Symbolism. Pause. I feel like you should say pause every time you say symbolism.
Symbolism?
Yeah.
Pause. This nigga, he can't say that. You just gave us a 10-minute synopsis and the punchline was he got raped.
That wasn't the punchline.
I got you.
That wasn't the punchline.
He was like, and the finale, his ass chakra.
Nah, I watched some crazy shit that didn't get crazy until I was already in it. Like, it's different if things start popping off around episode 2.
Did he at least get better?
3. I don't know.
Is that where his new material came from? Came from...
I stopped watching it. I didn't watch it anymore.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, we need to figure out what the point of the show was.
He didn't get to it. He got to exactly where
That's the punchline. There is no happy ending.
No happy ending.
There's no happy ending for a starving comedian.
It's happy endings.
You're going to get diddled around by the industry.
How long, how long the pre-show been?
Pre-show's been, we're at 47 right now.
47? All right, it doesn't matter.
Go ahead.
So you want to get into it or you want to?
No, we can keep running the pre-show a little bit. Like, 10 more minutes. What's 10 more minutes?
It's 10 more minutes?
It was 10 more minutes.
Go to cocaine. So I'm on X. You want to tell everybody what happened? I'm on X.
Pretty sure they saw that magic.
I'm chilling, and I this just popped up. It's wrestling, right? And when I saw this, right, I was like, "Yo, this is what wrestling was made to be. It was made to be characterizations of like, life, almost like poetry."
And reflect American culture at the same time.
Theatrics, all of that.
Wrestling is a timepiece.
But now wrestling is turned into, like I'm big, I'm buff, I'm bad. But it's no more theatrics. Like, you remember that one wrestler? He had the little sidekick, the little midget Irish dude. It was an Irish dude. He had a club, and his homie was a midget. He was a leprechaun.
He just used him as a blunt object.
Yeah, his finishing move, like throw coins on him, distract him. But this nigga, just play it. I know y'all gonna love it. It's amazing. Cocaine.
He's reaching for something. He's reaching for something.
Cocaine has
He's got a baggie. It's an 8-ball. He's got an 8-ball. And cocaine goes fucking crazy.
cocaine is fired up, brother! Coke serve to the depths of hell!
Vince McMahon is in his office right now.
Hold up. Go to the second one. It's another one. Bro, when I saw this, I was like, oh my God. Like, I forgot what wrestling used to feel like as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Madness. Controlled madness.
It used to feel exhilarating. Play this one.
Hey, yo. I love this guy. What's his name?
Cocaine.
Okay. Does he spell it with a K?
He spells it with a C.
Oh, with a C. Okay.
Yeah, he's traditional.
He was no
Add
mistake.
the H back in. Nope, counter.
Oh, he's out of it. Big throat thrust by cocaine. He's reaching for something. He's reaching for something.
Cocaine has
He's got a baggie. It's an 8-ball. He's got an 8-ball.
This is signature.
And cocaine goes fucking crazy. Cocaine is fired up, brother. Coke serve to the depths of hell.
Yo, this nigga is amazing.
He's out of it.
I don't know.
I've never
throat
seen
thrust by
cocaine personified in a
If you
person
can-
so well.
If you can Google his name, I don't know how you spell it. They put it in there. Just try to like Google his name on YouTube or something.
The announcer exposed himself too, though.
Yeah.
He saw that baggie from 18 feet away. Was like, yo, shit, that's an 8.
But it's also like the announcers also played into it because it was like,
have to.
he's fucking cocaine.
It's like he took something too.
Yeah.
It's just in the air.
but that's what it's supposed to feel like. You know what I mean? Like wrestling doesn't give me that no more. It doesn't make me feel young again.
Yeah.
And it's possibly because I've gotten older, so I need more craziness. But like, it's something about him. What, is this a short?
Yeah, but it looks like the only clips of him are what you showed so far.
God.
He needs to get called up from the minor leagues. I don't know where he's wrestling, but he needs to be center stage.
Oh, he's got this.
Oh, this is him?
Oh, this is.
Oh, play this.
Imagine if he fought The Rock. Cocaine versus Rock.
Oh my God! Which one's harder?
I don't know.
Well, cocaine is softer. It's like butter.
We know
The
which
good
one.
kind.
We know which
but
one you go to jail for. One of them is gonna give you 20 life.
Which one's more potent?
This one, he's up against Biggie Sanchez.
Yo. Okay. Yo, Stove God Cooks should do his intro.
Yeah, or at least sample him doing a promo on the Slow God Cook song to
Dope
intro
man.
the album.
Dope man.
Stove. Yo.
Oh, you can pause it. That's my.
Yeah, I'm
this
not
sound
gonna
like
lie.
Smug.
This nigga's unstoppable.
Bro.
This nigga's unstoppable. If he really uses his cocaine abilities to their fullest capacity, like imagine he just threw little cocaine smoke bombs and he disappeared.
Yeah.
Where am I? Bow. He throwing the cocaine in the nigga face.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
He just take a brick, smash it over a nigga face, and just rub his face in the coke.
Hell yeah.
He's not used to doing all this cocaine, so he's gonna overdose.
Yeah.
Yeah, this.
And then he baby reindeers.
But that's the finishing move. That's, oh my God, he's going to overdose him. Shout out to cocaine, man. This is IG?
yeah, nah.
Oh, okay.
You know who?
Nah, it doesn't look like it.
Oh, okay. If we ever get the chance, we are going to have, and I hope we don't get flagged for saying this like 18 times. But regardless, nah, this is him.
Yeah, this does look like it.
Y'all,
This
you
is
know,
him.
You know, it'd be fire.
Is
If
his
they-
woman, what does it say?
This is him. Is that him unmasked right there on the top left? See, he's in the gym.
He's trying to make it
working
to the
on
big
his game.
leagues.
He's trying to get called up.
But
nigga.
okay, where does he live? Try to go to his description.
It's probably better that he's incognito.
Where's this guy?
Wrestling blogs, first ever professional wrestling reality TV show. Not really saying.
Fuck.
This is
If he lives in North Carolina, we are gonna try to get Dope Maine on the podcast for sure.
But now this is actually kind of crazy. Like, you know how in wrestling there's teams and shit. Like Raw, they could be like the Dope Boys. It could be a band of them niggas.
Yeah.
Like it's this one dude, he's syrup. He's that drink.
Yeah.
Like he just got a spray bottle of purple liquid. He sprays himself in the face with it, but he's got like a slump god style.
The drunken master, the lean master.
It's like he's so slow you can't time his pacing.
Yeah. Nah. Fuck around, have one nigga.
Heroin Henry. That nigga's just bone skinny,
Hero win.
wearing a turban.
Yeah, nah. This nigga is crazy. I wonder, he had to have come up with his name from experience.
Oh wow, he's worked with that one guy. You guys know about that angry grandpa?
Yeah.
The guy who was like recording it. He's worked with him.
This nigga's a wrestler too. Everybody's connected.
Yeah, wrestling and boxing is where everybody in YouTube's going.
It's fighting, especially like the bare knuckle fighting or just the street level shit.
Yeah,
niggas in the backyard with a a cage made out of milk crates.
Yeah,
that shit has been going kind of crazy.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Bare knuckle boxing has been going crazy. It's been nuts.
Yeah, now you got to be a you might have to do cocaine. You might literally have to sprinkle some cocaine on your face before you go into that match, just so you can't feel your wrist breaking.
Nah, you might need some shit. I need some dog food or something. I don't know. Like they be wrapping their wrist up with like titanium fucking like rubber bands.
They have to, but you know, it's a nigga like this, any type of guy who would sign up for this, he knows what he's sacrificing. He's sacrificing his health and his bone structure for like a suitcase of Bud Light, maybe, and 300,000 views on YouTube.
Man,
that's enough.
Wrestling needs to get its spunk back.
If you already have health insurance,
nobody got health insurance.
You trying to make a name for yourself in this industry?
Nobody got health insurance.
Nigga, just go get you a free physical and sign up to the what's that one that got real popular lately?
What?
The Street.
You talking about the one, that actor?
Street Beefs?
Oh, you talking about the fighting?
Yeah, the fighting.
Street Beefs.
Street Beefs. I've been watching a lot of Street Beef recently.
Nigga, for what?
Because it's entertaining.
I'm about to say, you better not be saying studying, nigga.
It's usually one nigga who kind of knows what he's doing, and then some nigga that's just brave.
Yeah.
He just got mad heart.
It really be like old dudes. Like, you know, hey man, I just turned 45, you know, trying to feel something. You know, here we go. I'm here for it.
And then he's fighting like a 52-year-old cyclist. It's like, yeah, I'm just trying to get my heart beating.
Yeah.
Heard it was fun. He goes in there and breaks his fucking face. But
nah, man, shout out to cocaine. Shout out to everybody that's really living.
Real quick, is cocaine the best drug to fight on?
If you have under 10 minutes, it depends.
Most fights don't last that long. I'm talking about some real, you at the pub.
Yeah.
The manager nigga tried to slip you something in your drink. It's sizzling all funny.
Yeah.
You got to defend yourself.
Are you trying to like make yourself better during the fight, or just make getting hit?
He's just trying to have more.
It's make yourself better, but the fact that it's a competition between the other drugs that you could also fight on is make yourself better, but it's also the least damage to your fighting ability. Like if you was trying to fight highest shit off of fentanyl, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's over.
Anything, any muscle relaxants, any type of
it depends on
any sedative.
It depends on the
sedative?
individual. Like I feel like Mike Tyson could take horse tranquilizer and he'll still be moving fast.
It's this video of Sauce Walker. This is probably a pretty good thing to wrap the pre-show up with. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Sauce Walker was on some platform speaking on the behalf. He was an ambassador of syrup. He was trying to, just cut through all the connotations and the negative narratives out there, because a lot of people think, well, that you drink, you get slumped over, you get sleepy. My understanding of drinking was that a lot of the high is you resisting sleep.
Yeah.
That weird middle stage.
That limbo phase. In your mind.
When you're in between realms.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to enjoy.
I did see that video. He was basically like, man, if you got in a fight, you're going to be able to wake up off the drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Off the drink, you're going to be able to wake up. And I was like, maybe you Sauce Walker.
Yeah, I can't find it, and it's really no point. We pretty much just said it, but yeah, that's him. That just shows his tolerance. He's at the point where he's been sipping every day with breakfast. That shit don't even affect him the same. He can still whoop a nigga ass.
I was about to say, his mom breast milk had syrup in it.
He probably has to get sober to go to sleep.
And if not actual syrup, high fructose corn syrup from all like the Kool-Aid and whatever the government was feeding us at that time.
Sugar free.
Hell yeah. But you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Give F-Mac a second. I know he's new to this. Yeah, go ahead, get the numbers right now.
Yeah. Time stamps.
Okay.
Crack your fingers.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Bow.
Hello, America. We back here once again, time and time again. This is your favorite show, LOI the show, and I'm your host, Tony Groove.
J Nobles. 𝐿𝐾 behind the keyboards.
That's me.
That is him.
Lauren in Jamaica.
Yeah.
White man is back home.
Lauren climbing trees. But yes, 𝐿𝐾 is on the boards. You know what I mean? As y'all probably been hearing, you know. But regardless, thank you for clicking on the video. Do what y'all do best. Like it, subscribe, comment down below your why LOIs. Comment down below your why LOIs. Partner in the show. We answer your questions. We get to talk to y'all, man.
It's so important. It's so pivotal. I just realized that we haven't collected any of them from last week. But the thing with that is nothing to it but to do it, pimp.
Exactly.
It's nothing to it but to do it. Somebody just talk a little bit longer. Somebody goes on their phone, pull them up. It's nothing.
We'll get it done when it's time, because that's what we do. That's what we do best. LOI the show on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Make sure y'all listen on Spotify, please, or Apple Podcasts. It doesn't really matter. It really helps the numbers. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, appreciate y'all. Nothing else to say. But 𝐿𝐾, you got any shout outs?
Not that I can think of.
You don't got any new escapades to talk about?
Escapades.
Don't mind him for material. Leave Mac alone.
Especially on
I
the
don't need to mind
spot.
for
Like
the
this is
time
horrible.
material.
Mac's attention span is being split on four different monitors right now. He can't.
Well, no, I was just saying, it's just honesty. You got any new escapades to talk about? No.
I can't say.
Okay.
Speaking of escapades, I just had an escapade recently that ended. You know what I mean?
Is this something can you talk about it?
It's something I could talk about now, legally speaking. You know, no NDAs were signed to anything, but you know, they made it of importance to note.
Yeah, no.
That I can't speak about this publicly.
Exactly.
You know, and being a broadcaster, you know, I have to abide by legalese.
I'm not gonna say anything. What is it? The 6-month notice. I'm gonna wait 6 months before I say anything about it. Because
you got some stuff to talk about too, because you did something big. You enacted your civic duty. But this is gonna segue perfectly into that.
So what?
So we're going. I got you, pimp. I got you.
Okay.
A couple months ago, I got laid off from my job. You know, being a neon sign assembler.
Okay.
You know, I was a real contributing member to society.
Okay.
Tropical smoothie, that's Groove.
Yeah.
Smoke shop is open. That's me.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. Strip club. You go in the bathroom. Is neon titties, perfectly sized areolas.
Okay.
That was me.
Okay.
The department got closed down and I was looking for fast employment. I needed something now. Like I needed to be able to apply to a job and start working within the next 48 hours. And even that's pushing it.
ROI times 10.
It's not even about ROI. It's like I buy it and it works right now. No batteries included.
Yeah.
It's not an investment. Nigga. This is a purchase.
Yeah.
So I applied to be a door-to-door political canvasser.
Okay.
You understand? This is in society, the importance of this job is conflicted because on one hand, you know, you enacting democracy. Okay. You're an advocate for democracy to a certain extent, but also you're one of the most annoying people that are walking the face of the earth right now.
Because
you're right on line with Jehovah's Witness.
Yes.
AT&T gigs internet. Them niggas came to my house yesterday like, nigga, what the fuck do you want?
Well, I would say maybe even a little bit worse than Jehovah's Witness, right? Because at least
expound.
At least Jehovah's Witness has affirmations to their cause. Like there's no affirmations to your cause. It's just like, oh man, it's that time.
It's voting. It's affirmations to it.
It's no affirmations to that.
It's more relatable than the material that Jehovah's Witnesses have because you got to understand, you got to subscribe to whatever their religion is at first. With politics, it doesn't matter what you believe in, what color you are, who you fuck, and what hole you like to put it in them. You have to know who the president is.
No, but
that's just borderline. Like the president is of pressing importance, not Jehovah.
I don't want Planned Parenthood coming to my door saying, hey, this is for the Democratic Party. Vote for us.
Well, thankfully, I wasn't with Planned Parenthood.
But it was still your people.
But
how did you
apply? I applied for 2 different positions.
Okay.
I applied to do it for Donald Trump because them niggas was paying. At the time, they was talking about like $25 an hour.
Winning team. Okay.
I was like, lucrative.
Yep.
And politically, I'm a moderate. So I'm like, I don't really care which one I go to. I'm just trying to get some money at the end of the day. So I applied to Donald Trump. Then I applied to Kamala Harris like 2 days later. Donald Trump people never hit me back.
Yep.
It was interesting.
And what do they say about jobs? Typically the job that hits you back the quickest, you know, it usually leads to downfall and tragedy.
Yeah, but this one didn't necessarily. But I feel that, you know, I wouldn't even say that. It's more so desperation. That's the underlying theme in that conversation right there. It's desperation. When you're desperate, you go out on a whim. You do things too fast.
Hey, man.
You make mistakes.
But it's a team you believed in, nigga.
I ended up going with Kamala because they're the ones that hit me back. $20 an hour. I'm like, all right, cool.
Believed in them too.
I show up. They called me. First of all, they was hounding me for like a week. I kept ignoring their call because I thought it was spam. I'm like, who the fuck are these motherfuckers?
Yeah.
One day I pick it up. They was like, hey, you still want to do this door-to-door shit for Kamala? I was like, yeah, all right, cool. They was like, all right, come tomorrow. We're going to have the training course at 12:30. And then right after that, you're going to immediately go into working shift.
Now,
what's up?
What did this feel like? Did your importance level go up? Like, did you feel a sense of importance to like just the political environment? You know what I mean?
Not a bit. I was very high, and like I was like on the way there, I was dealing with the reality of what I was about to be doing, which is being outside all day for 7 hours, just knocking on doors. And it's not even like working at Amazon or any kind of job to where I'm hopping in and out of a AC. I'm just walking.
Yeah,
I'm traversing a neighborhood. I'm at the fucking subject of the elements. But
yeah,
I show up to the training class and I get there, and it's just, it dawns on me immediately that like these people have no idea what's happening. They have no idea what's happening. I can't tell who's in power. I can't tell who's a subordinate because they all are doing the same shit. It's just madness in the fucking office.
It's a mess.
I get in there. The dude that's doing the training class, I can tell this is his second time public speaking. And so he's not doing terrible, but like, you know, he's nervy. He's repeating himself. He's going through it. But for some odd fucking reason, out of all the people in the room, like I was sitting in the middle. He was just making the most eye contact with me. It was like he was talking directly to me. And I was like, all right, nigga. Like, you know, there's more people in this room like pan left to right at least.
Yeah.
Give me like a break from this fucking eye contact.
Maybe he was trying to make you funnier.
Nah, make me funnier. Nah. The thing was, he was nervous, and in a room full of people who didn't really give a fuck, I was halfway paying attention. So he was like, it was kind of like Baby Reindeer. He was like, oh, this fat bitch laughing, let me do some crowd work.
Nah, nigga. But he was trying to be the manager, nigga.
Let me see if I can mine this. But so he just fucking talking to me, and I'm just like, all right, this is gonna be stupid. I'm looking around. It looked, you know.
How long did it take until you was like, why didn't I apply to be a manager?
It took like probably a shift. But the thing was, you know when you ride the bus, like the public bus, and just the type of characters that you see, just these type of people, like the big black dude, he's got a hurt leg, he's kind of limping around in his fucking sweatpants and shit. That's who was, those are my coworkers. It was like niggas all just got dropped off by one bus that came and picked them up. Yeah. We're all here now. It was just a bunch of crazy motherfuckers. Yeah. We get into this shit. I get paired with this old woman because they have you canvassing in teams of two. I'm with this old bit, and she just doesn't stop talking. Like, she didn't stop talking to the point where I was like, I have to use this as a social experiment. I have to see how disrespectful I could possibly be to like show, just to give the hint of like, I don't want this conversation to happen. So I would do shit like put my AirPod in and like completely just look the other way as she was speaking. And then like I would hold my phone up in my left hand so it was angled at a way that she could see what the fuck I was watching. I would go to Twitter, click titties, just to be like, oh, like not only is she not paying attention, like what the she watching what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I'm really duping her.
Yeah.
I went through like all the fullest levels of disrespect I could get to, and it just didn't work. She just kept talking to me. And it just made me realize, because I was looking at her, looking at management, this nigga from like, what happens is we go to the office, we load up on these buses, and then they ship us out to these different turfs. They give you turf.
Like revamped prison buses?
Not even revamped prison buses, more like daycare field trip white van type of buses. Lots of windows though. No human. It's not scary looking. You know what I mean?
Tinted windows?
No, not even tinted. It's pretty clear. And even if they was, fuck it. No ladders on top. Like you know exactly what's happening in here.
Okay.
These are people who are determined to the society.
What was your first day like?
My first day, I was with this girl, this old woman that wouldn't stop talking.
But wait.
So my first day was fun.
But wait.
Because I was expressing every level of like, don't talk to me I could possibly think of. And it got to the point where it was just like, all right, I'm having fun trying to avoid conversations with
But
her.
how-
It's better than us just being silent.
How did the people treat you? Like, did you ever knock on like, I don't know, an Independence door? They was like, dude, I don't give a fuck about nobody.
Throughout the day, I probably would knock on like 95 doors. I'll probably say like
95. Nigga,
13 of them answered.
Nigga, you might as well work for AT&T door-to-door salesman. Selling internet.
Nah.
Solar.
Well, yeah, maybe. But even
Solar's hard.
But even then, those are
But if
commission.
you get it, you get them.
Yeah.
But like that's commission still. I was getting paid hourly. It didn't matter if they answered the door or not. It didn't even matter if I really knocked on there. I could just put in the system, boop, I'm not home. Just keep going. A couple times that happened probably. But
No, it didn't. You follow the rules.
there was my first day, it was actually easy as shit because I was in a retirement home. It was AC. And that was the first and last time that's ever happened to me. That was the easiest day I've ever had. I was indoors all fucking day.
Yeah.
Knocking on niggas' doors who was like, all right, it's gonna take them 15 minutes to get up from the couch to answer the door. I'm gone.
You're playing ding
And
dong
two
ditch.
doors down before they can even get there. I'm like literally beating the clock. So I don't even have to have these conversations if I get out of there fast enough.
And then, like, inevitably, they started having conversations with themselves because it's like, oh, you out here. Well, who knocked on your door? I don't know. Somebody knocked. Oh, I'm on.
But I would say like 98% of people I talked to was like, yo, I can't vote for that madman. It was literally that with just different synonyms for madman. Insane, dictator, crazy, maniac, buffoon, moron. Some people insulted his intelligence.
Assaulter.
So this one dude, it kind of fucked me up because I pulled up to his shit and just based on the optics, I'm like, okay, tires, fucking Red Bull cans in his yard and shit, spray paint cans.
This nigga.
He's got to be MAGA. He's got to be a MAGA. I walk up to his door. I'm like, please don't answer this motherfucker. He answers pretty immediately. This nigga has no teeth. He's old and white and shit. He's like, hey, nigga. I was like, hey, man, I'm just going around doing some door-to-door canvassing.
But now, how would you really talk?
This is kind of along the lines. I was about to say this is just. This is along the lines of something I would say. Hey, I'm here on behalf of the DNC doing some door-to-door canvassing. It's like you got a plan to vote, and then we start talking about it. So I say my little spiel to him. He was like, yeah, I'm voting for Kamala Harris. He was like, we can't have that maggot in office again. And that really fucked me up. I was like, damn, this nigga's balanced.
You prejudged him.
I prejudged him, but he
Based
was pretty.
on what?
Based on the optics. You know what I mean?
The aroma.
Poor white trash.
Yeah.
Environment.
Did he have a dirt lawn?
He had a screen door, but it's just like
Kind of busted.
it was busted all over and it was all hard and rotted. So that shit was kind of sharp. I almost let this shit snag my shit. I was like, damn, look at this shit. I mean, hit his doorbell instead.
Yeah.
But
I'm about to say, did he have a
based off that, you would think a nigga bleeds red, but he called that nigga a maggot.
damn, he had no flowers?
Nah, he ain't had no flowers.
No
It was
Confederate flag pot?
it was no vegetation. But
Goodness.
that shit was just
I would've- and
the whole thing made me realize nobody really cares on that level.
And another thing, when we was because I was right, winning team, you know what I mean, voted for Big T. I didn't know he was gonna, everybody was surprised by the blowout, but when you had told me the numbers on these organizations and the way they're just giving it out like that, I was like, oh shit, nigga, I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You was hustling backwards.
I need to be hustling for the times. You know what I mean?
You got to be a seasonal hire.
And-
That's what a bag is.
Like I don't know if you remember the number, but I remember one day you was like, yeah, man, Trump out there paying $30 to be giving out signs for him. I'm like, $30?
Towards the end of the campaign, all of the parties, they ramped up the amount of pay for niggas at the foot level.
Exactly.
They added an extra 5. Trump niggas was already getting about like 25, so they bumped their shit up to 30. Then I got to that 25 and I was like, all right, this is cool.
And that's another thing I even said in the group chat, like, nigga, this whole election cycle is a big money business. It's like, it's damn near a money laundering season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like money everywhere. You can find it. Like with the t-shirts, you know what I'm saying?
Stickers.
Hold on. Yo. Y'all can't see this, but it's like a ghetto airbrush Kamala sticker. You know what I'm saying? She doing the money spread with greens over the tub and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's got all her different ages too, right? There's young Kamala.
It's young, kind of okay Kamala.
Yeah.
You know.
Good money Kamala.
You know, straight for the stroking, they say. Shout out Corey Holcomb. But they got this one. It's like she looked like a Disney mom. They got this one in the corner.
Went on Aladdin.
Yeah. This one in the corner, she look like, nigga, she could be a principal in Shameless. It's kind of dry looking, but nah, man. Yeah, it's cool. Don't crinkle it, nigga.
But how did you vote for Trump and still get one of these?
Because
I didn't even get one of these.
They was just giving it out. They was like, hey, it's free stickers. And then when I was walking out, I was like, it's the last day. I might as well take a couple. And nah, man, next election cycle, just be prepared for LOI shirts. Be prepared for, merch on both sides. You get what I'm saying? You'll probably choose whatever side your mother choose. I'm going to choose the side that I want to choose, and we'll just make shirts.
Yeah, nah, I definitely chose my own side. And I need that to be clearly stated.
Wait, did you? Come on, man.
And you see when people, when you're faced with such blatant just disrespect, you always have to stand up and uphold your own character, because niggas will try to defame you in your face. In your face.
Come on, man.
I made my own decision, nigga.
I know.
I made my own. She doesn't even know who I voted for.
Okay, man.
He don't tell her who your mom voted for. Your mom probably didn't even vote. Nigga.
Nah, my mom voted for she voted for Kamala. She voted for Kamala.
But regardless though, what was I about to say?
Hey, look, my nigga. You know, next election cycle, I'm gonna teach you how to choose your own. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
I'm gonna teach you how to choose your own. I'm gonna take you through the process that I went through to dictate the appropriate person to be in that chair, and the appropriate person
girlfriend
got chosen. Shout out to Olay. Hopefully, we get to call her a little bit later today. Hopefully, we have a conversation with her.
Yeah, hopefully. But I mean, like, hey, man, your dude won. How do you feel? Do you feel enlightened? What was the day like for you the next day? Because I'm not going to lie. Like, despite the results, it's a pretty beautiful day.
Yeah. Sun
was beaming.
It was sun, yeah.
It was fucking red robins everywhere. I was like, damn, they voted too?
Perfect humidity. It was just it was a magnificent day. It's not like life was in slow motion. It was just it wasn't crazy. But I do feel like my instincts was correct. I felt, I don't want to say I felt good, but I did,
Yeah, your gut. You trusted your gut.
I fought for the right cause. I fought for the right side. What can I say, man? And it's
gut
not
over
and
research.
It's not like
it's gut over research.
No, it's not
which
like
is beautiful.
No, it's not like it was just magic, right? I actually broke it down. I did do my research. I looked at the interviews. I watched Kamala. I watched Trump.
That's not research.
No, that is research.
Watching podcasts?
Well, who said anything about podcasts? They did actual interviews for publications.
But a lot of them were podcasts.
No, not a lot.
You watched a couple of the podcasts.
Near the end, Groove.
You watched at least two Donald Trump
near the end when you started paying attention. But brother, they was
paying attention
way before
I've
then.
been working. I've been working in this industry, nigga. What are you talking about?
You
pay attention, nigga. I've been at the ground level.
Because
you've been on the internet.
Ground level, because
you've been on the internet.
Ground level because you're a victim of circumstance, nigga. It's not because you wanted to do that. Just like how you didn't want to vote for Kamala. Your mother chose.
You got to stop harping on that. That's a bad point.
Come on, man.
That's a bad point.
I saw the sign in your front yard.
Yeah, that's her sign. Congratulations, we voted for the same person, nigga. Who did your comrade vote for? Did she vote? Did she even have rights? How much longer is she gonna be able to stay in the country with your guy in office?
Yes, she's first generation.
No, okay. Just making sure.
She's safe.
See, that complicates things though, right? Yeah. What about her mother? What about her family, nigga?
Nigga, they good, nigga.
Yeah, they better be all
I'm
right.
about to say, man. Where about yours, nigga?
Yeah, I'm
What about yours,
yeah,
nigga?
right, nigga.
God damn it. Is she safe?
Yeah.
She first generation?
Yeah, nigga,
Exactly.
from
Nigga,
New
everybody
York,
first.
nigga.
Most people are first generation now.
That's not even true.
I'm fucking around.
There's a lot of that.
Hey, that's
that
some
was
ignorant
way
shit
out
though.
your
Most
ass.
people are just
But you see, man, who needs intelligence when you got intuition, nigga? That shit just comes from within.
exactly. And my intuition was right. And I want my $1 million paper,
$1
nigga.
million paper.
I want my $1 million paper. I wish you took a picture of it. But
yeah, you should rejoice in this moment though, because
But here's the thing,
This
right?
may be the
It's
only
not-
time you can really bloat. Because say like 10 years go by
Yeah.
and it's like, oh fuck, this nigga still here.
oh my God, it's tanks outside my house.
You're never gonna be able to live it down.
And of course, look, I don't think anything's gonna
Live
be
by
different.
the sword, die by the sword.
I don't know. He had talks about like what was the first thing he said about doing the border. I think he said something about trans that he's gonna stop. But I just think it's gonna be better. You know, I don't really have any. I'm sorry, I don't have any.
You didn't pay attention
Trump's
before
first
he was
plans.
You didn't
I
pay
don't have
attention
any-
before he was elected. You ain't pay attention after.
I don't have
nigga.
any Trump's first plan. Oh,
So he wants to.
wait. Show everybody what's rightfully mine. And F Mac, do you mind explaining to them why it's mine? You want to explain to them, nigga?
Here's the $1 million that we had placed a bet on who would win the election that I did not agree on, but
Yeah, he never really said yeah.
Well, no, you
That's why he
did.
didn't bring it.
You did agree on it, and
I didn't even
here's-
bring up the bet neither.
It was my idea.
That was told that.
It
What are
wasn't
you
even
talking
for-
about?
I wasn't even trying to win. I was just trying to take it from him.
He said, "Oh, that'd be good if you guys made a deal on who gets that shit." And I was like, "Man, this is $1
What you?
million."
But nigga, hold on. I'm about to find it. You did agree.
No, he
I
didn't
did not-
agree.
I said this would be an uphill battle. I never said yeah. At least,
And then
My memory.
what did I say? Life's an uphill battle, nigga.
yeah, you
What
did.
you mean, nigga?
Cold
but that's not a
line, but I-
formal
Come on.
handshake. That's not a formal. That's not a.
But no,
that's not
that
a concur.
That
is
was like
a
a
form.
fist
That's
bump.
supposed to be. But you liked it, and you was like, you right. And
Yeah, that
that's your
doesn't
way
mean
of
sure.
like. That's your way of like stepping up, going out into the jungle with your one sword, nigga, and your pataleos.
Listen, this is probably the most valuable thing that FMAC owns. You cannot just strip it away from him because there's so many bigots in the country like you.
Bigots.
That is not fair to him.
I need the $1 million.
You don't know nothing about no bigotry.
I sit next to it every Sunday.
I sit next
Sometimes
to
Mondays.
it every Sunday. Have y'all been watching the Cenat streams?
Nah.
I haven't been watching either. But every time I see it, it's something cool. Like I think earlier he had the Good Luck Charlie cast. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Of people.
That's pretty cool, you know.
Earlier he had
Probably weird seeing her as an adult.
you know, Quavo, DDG. I think it's cool. And he's about to break the record. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know why I can't get into it. And I be trying to figure out, like, he's doing his thing. He's young. And I don't know. I be feeling like maybe I'm just fucked up. Maybe I'm just a cynic.
To where you can't just go and watch a live stream of Cashapp.
It's not that. It's like I'll watch the clips, right? But it's something I'm just not motivated to just sit down and watch the streams and really get into it.
Yeah, because you know what kind of investment that is?
It's not really an investment.
You're
though.
tuning into a nigga who's been awake for 24 hours. So it's just like already, you don't know what point in the day in his routine he's in. He might be at the most boring part. The nigga you might log on, he might be in the bathroom, literally taking a shit. And you know, it's Kai, so he's probably gonna have some midgets playing mini golf just in the foyer somewhere.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a little bit of passive entertainment, but still, it's just better in clips because you get to see the highlights. It's kind of like with the NBA. I'll watch a full game if I have access to it and if I have time. But I get the same thrill watching the highlights on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
If anything, it's a quicker dopamine hit because it's just like it's all of the best shit.
Yeah.
I don't have to sit through no timeouts, no fucking free throws,
fouls. Yeah,
you know what I mean. No, like the coach is doing X's and O's,
loose
like,
ball fouls.
Yeah, no, and it's not even like the fucking cheerleaders really put on a show. So there's no real. They're not hooping. This is the next entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe
this is commercials.
Maybe I'm just aged out for it. I don't know.
I was just about to say that maybe it has to do with your age.
And it's so because Cenat, so he's purposefully like changing his demographic.
What do you mean?
Like he's purposefully like trying to attack a kid demographic.
In what way? That sounds crazy.
I mean, it doesn't sound crazy. It's just like that's who he's marketing to. Like Good Luck Charlie.
Nah,
iCarly.
that's not a kid demographic.
That's a kid
That's
demographic.
actually-
That's more
that's
so our
us,
demographic.
actually.
That's us.
That's us.
That is us.
Because we were kids at that time. And he's getting the adult versions of them. So it's like when we see that it
So
has
childish niggas?
that nostalgia effect kicks in.
I'm like, what is she doing?
You know what I mean? It's kind of like seeing it's kind of like for our parents seeing Emmanuel Lewis as an adult, but still small. It's like, wow, that's crazy. I remember this guy. It's my childhood right here. This little black dude.
Yeah.
Have y'all met any nigga that's
I said
came
Emmanuel
out?
Lewis. That's a wrong nigga.
You said Leonard. What?
Emmanuel Lewis.
Who'd you mean to say?
Who's the little black dude?
He's a.
There's a couple of
Kevin Hart.
nah,
No, but-
littler.
His name is Lewis though.
I think so. Who was the nigga that was sitting on Michael Jackson's lap at the trial?
Oh man, that might have been what's his monkey name?
I was about to say that.
Bubbles.
Bubbles, nigga.
But it definitely wasn't Bubbles. It was a live human being. But that is a MAGA would
But-
think that. Only a MAGA could mistake a little black boy
I haven't seen any
for a
nigga.
primate.
I haven't heard anybody be like, "Yeah, man, I watch Kai."
You don't hang with kids.
Yeah.
You're in the
So you're
adult male.
saying he's kid? His demographic is kids.
Not kids. But when I say kids, it's loose. Like when I say kids,
Come
that's
on.
like 17 too.
Maybe like
Which isn't necessarily a child.
it's the people that are still playing Fortnite pretty regularly. And
So
that age
so
group
it's
is-
more so childish niggas than it is kids.
for the most part, yeah. Like if you're 20 and you're still saying Riz, you're in that
Yeah.
demographic.
There's no reason why you should be saying Riz.
Yeah, you shouldn't be saying that older than 21.
Think about Saturday for you versus Saturday for a nigga that's 16 years old right now. It's completely different. He has so much more time to tune into a nigga who might be doing something entertaining. And
Yeah.
it's Kai. He's really good at what he does.
Yeah.
So, you're probably going to hit 9 times out of 10, but still, you got to have, it's the same level of patience that the audience has to have in comedy. Like, you go to a show, but you can't expect it to just be like bow, bow, bow off the top.
But no, that's what Kai brings though. He just be bringing bow, bow, bow. Like it's always something.
Mm-hmm.
He might be streaming now, right? Could you go to Twitch? The nigga, and by the way, he's doing a subathon. Just for context, he's trying to break the record for most Twitch subscribers, which he's probably on pace to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's live right now. The
Just
Miles Morales guy.
okay. Let's just see.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
this.
he's been having. Oh wow, no ass. Yeah, just play it. He's sleeping.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
Anybody else want any spider training?
This is genius.
And
Thanks
this
to
is
the
what
bits.
he's been doing, right? He's
Is
been
Gwen
farming
grippy?
subs for him.
This is
I don't know what
That's
that
what they
means.
say, like just calling out the
Smash
subs,
your face.
appreciating the
Thanks
people
to the
that's
sub. You guys are
donating.
amazing. Shout
Wow.
out to the
But
Poochie.
what you got to understand is like,
Facts.
this is literally what
You're
we were
getting me
talking
fired
about.
up.
You may tune in into a period of time where Cenat's at the most boring part of his
Welcome to the
routine.
team.
But what does he
Thanks to
do?
the resub.
He gets a nigga whose content is stamina.
Yeah,
I stand around for hours and just say shit.
yeah,
I'm keeping the crowd engaged. This is like having an opener.
yeah.
This is opener.
Okay.
Right before he goes on and he headlines the show,
And
he's backstage, he's eating red M&Ms and shit.
and he's been in like Snoop crib or Snoop compound. 'Cause
Yeah.
Snoop has a compound. He doesn't have a facility. It's a compound.
Snoop has a dome,
Exactly.
a dungeon.
Yeah, you could do anything in there. But I mean, this is, hey man, Black Spider-Man. And he also does a hood version like a CJ version, where he's like, "Hey man, appreciate the sub, homie." He's like, but nah, man, Kai really doing it big, man.
Yeah, nah, Kai is fucking.
Fuck was that nigga?
I don't see a nigga getting bigger than Cenat off streaming.
I don't
think it's gonna be possible.
At least not for a long time.
I think Cenat, he's gonna be huge. Like he already, like, I don't, if Kevin Hart is coming to you to get like new motion, if people are coming to you to get new motion, like that means you're doing something. And not only that, and that means that's kind of a generalized statement, because that can only last for a year, and that's usually how long it lasts for niggas, like a year or two, you know, then it's whatever. But Cenat is going to be big for a long time. Because his image is, it's like his image. He don't be doing nothing. He just be, you know, chilling. Kai cool.
He's one Fear Factor kind of type show away from being Joe Rogan.
Exactly. Or
from having that type of career path.
Exactly.
From just being like, because Joe Rogan, the nigga was just famous and it just kept elevating. But he was a cool dude throughout it all, so he kept that chemistry with the crowd and the audience. But like,
you want to know what I think? I think a show is too basic. He's gonna be in a movie, dog.
He has been in music videos and shit.
He's gonna,
either a show or a movie franchise. He's got to do something that's a staple. It's not just one time.
He's gonna be in a movie, and the only reason nothing's came out about him actually being in a movie is because he's just waiting on the script.
I think he's gonna be in the new Scary movie.
He has to be.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't see why they wouldn't use his abilities, nigga.
He literally has to be for some weird reason. Like, and
who could Cenat play?
Nigga, Cenat is probably just gonna play. I don't know.
Who could Cenat play? Like, there's probably a lot of. He probably gonna. You know what's really gonna be his bag? Voiceovers.
Yeah,
doing animated shit.
Voiceovers. And
because Cenat, he's got that friendly, like, hey, yeah. It's like, F Mac, you missing the bag too, just being here behind our monitors and shit. Nigga. You need to be in cartoons, nigga.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be surprised, like if he just make his own cartoon.
Yeah.
Like he could literally just pitch his show. He could do anything he wants. He could pitch a show to, like, I don't know, like Nicktoons. Isn't that like the children Nickelodeon?
That's like the preteen one.
Oh, that's a preteen one? Whatever the pre-pubescent one is with the kids. He could pitch a show to them. Realistically, it will probably be some preteen type of vibe. Like, what was that one dude? He had like the balloon voice. The white dude.
What show? What network?
Nickelodeon.
Balloon voice.
Yeah. What was that nigga's name? Freddie.
Oh, Fred.
Yeah,
Fred. Yeah, that dude.
He's gonna be an icon like Fred. Fred was an icon.
Fred, he's gonna be way bigger and way more sustainable than Fred ever was.
Of course, but
it's impossible.
But just in terms of like,
who could keep this up?
And wasn't Fred talking to a camera too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing fourth wall.
He had a lot of editing though. It wasn't just like straight, video essays,
but still though, it's the same thing. Like, it's just him living life.
Actually, Fred did start on YouTube first.
Yeah.
Nigga, Fred.
Yeah.
This
he was
nigga went
icon.
from YouTube to Nickelodeon movie.
He did.
But I think Kai's bigger than Nickelodeon movie. Universal Studios is going to cut him a check.
That's what I'm saying.
He's in a different stratosphere, pimp.
That's the thing, right? I think Kai is going to try to hit all levels. I feel like if he hits kids within the next 5 years, pause, no disrespect, but if he hits the kid genre, like soon, get them hooked. Because he already has the kids, but I'm talking like, nigga, 4 years old. I'm talking like Mind Control.
Yeah.
MK Ultra type of vibe. Get them programmed early.
Can you, F-Mac, I almost called you Fred. Can you go to YouTube and just pull up some Fred videos?
Sure can.
Because now I kind of want to just re-remember what this used to be.
Reminisce.
Not even reminisce, just I guess.
Come on, nigga.
I'll relive your childhood with you, nigga.
Okay, you want me to give you another word that
you
you
was
can
sub to
say?
Fred.
Oh, that's funny. It looks like Fred's actually doing. Oh wait, no, he was doing kid shit.
Go to Otis.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What if some of these had like the little red bar, man? Like, AJ, nigga, you was too old when
Fred
this
and the
was out.
his out. Oh my god, what is that? Who even cares? I mean, it's a mosquito bite, a bug bite. I mean, doy. It's not as it. Doy to doy. Okay, well, the reason why I'm making
Pause.
this video.
I didn't notice that.
What?
The gestures.
Oh yeah, nah, he
I
came
think his
out.
sacral chakra is very charged.
What, you
Yeah.
didn't see his dyke
Very
haircut
evolved.
in one of those pictures
Well, it's not. It's just
from when he was older? Yeah,
I
nah,
never
he definitely-
noticed it was like this. I mean, like I'm happy for him.
He got older and he pivoted.
Yes, a lot.
He got euphoric.
I thought he did come out as like gay.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't remember a time in history when it did happen, but like I'm pretty sure he did.
This nigga's voice, though, it always repulsed me. I was like, it was something lame about him. I just always
Which was his charm.
no,
That's
but,
what made you keep watching.
but it was worse than like Pee Wee Herman. Like at least Pee Wee Herman, he was he didn't talk as much. It was just him running into walls just a little bit, or like people kind of fucking with him. This nigga just talked.
How old was he at this time?
14.
This was 14 years ago, so whatever year that is.
Go make this nigga do math.
Do you think that this was working? Do you, like, when he was 14, do you think it was like 15, 16-year-old girls that was like, yo, I want to fuck the Fred dude.
Yes.
Let me catch this nigga at the party.
All theater kids, I mean all of them, men and women, all possibly maybe half the basketball girls team.
He was 17.
17?
He was 17 at the time. And he was already stickers on girls' binders. That's a different level of fame. But for what he does it for, you don't normally get normally, is he a comedian?
No.
I don't think he does stand up or anything.
Well, not. Of course, he's not a
You
stand-up
want to know what
comic.
I figured out?
but is
Comedian is changed throughout the years. Like at first, saying the word comedian was purely stand-up. But now it's turned into just funny. Like if you prescribe funny to the public, you're a comedian. It doesn't matter no matter the form.
That's why you gotta specify stand-up comic.
Exactly.
Niggas
But it's
be
just
like,
been
oh,
like, I
I'm a
feel like it's
comic.
just turned into that. Usually a comedian means, nigga, you are on a stage, sweating bullets with a bright light on you.
And that's because before that was the only way to be funny to a mass amount of people. There was no internet to just make a video and bow, get your shit off.
Exactly.
So now, funny is just more accessible. But for all intents and purposes, this nigga is a comedian. And normally teenage comedian sensations, they don't just be drowning in pussy. Especially like
What?
this.
Yes, all of them do.
All of them.
I actually think he was. I think he was at one point.
But for his brand, because he was corny or like he had the annoying high pitched voice. It wasn't like that's the cool funny dude. So it's like, yo, Fred, make us laugh.
Tony, bitches wanted to fuck Urkel before Stefan. You get what I'm saying? It's
No.
always
What bitches did you speak to? Where's your data?
bitches wasn't.
I
Trying,
don't believe that.
We can look up the data on that. So bitches wasn't trying to fuck Urkel before Stefan.
Google it.
Women were trying to. They was trying to like take his glasses off. Like, hey Urkel, here you want this monkey?
And just because you was attracted to him doesn't mean that women in the 80s were.
Yeah, Tony. It was only a couple black kid celebrities, and they got them all.
No.
It was a dictatorship.
No.
It was fascism. It was niggas was
It was
fascists.
totalitarianism, but that doesn't mean that the pussy is
Urkel-
divided equally. There's no trickle-down pussy economy.
Urkel was a dictatorship during that time. He had it all.
No, I don't believe
Before
it.
Stefan. And that's why, to your point of like, it's like, nigga, they get them all.
Actually, you are right. Jaleel White was probably
Come on.
slashing through pussy. But that's
Especially when they figured out like, oh, he's actually a cool nigga. It's not like, which, I mean, he probably lost bitches because of that. Because he was a cool nigga. You know what I mean? He wasn't the actual character.
You don't think that was a plus?
No.
Nobody wants to fuck Urkel. They want to fuck the guy that's famous for being Urkel.
You men? Like, who are you talking about?
I'm talking about women. But nobody
don't know
wants
what
to
women
fuck
want.
the character of Urkel. They want to fuck the guy that's rich and famous.
Women don't know.
Yeah.
They want to pat Urkel's head. They don't want to fuck him.
Exactly.
No.
It's cool. But they want you to, you're not wearing the glasses with the tape on them while you're fucking. They're not like requesting.
You want to know?
That's not a deal breaker.
A lot of older women wanted to bang Urkel because they wanted to, like, you know, take his glasses off and be like, teach him to how to be a man.
They
Because
wanted to
that's
take advantage.
A lot of women who were, you know, I guess early modern women, you know what I mean, wanted to be in power. They looked at Urkel as, you know, some vegan meat, a healthy meal.
Yeah, a mark.
Exactly. And that's why women wanted to tear him apart.
I can eat this and it won't hurt
They wanted to
me.
eat Urkel.
What is your point though? What does this connect to overall? Urkel was just getting pussy. I'm proud of him.
Nigga, this connects to everything.
I'm definitely proud of him.
Speaking of, let's go to Operation Soft Skin. So there was a major event, nigga. A major event. An operation in which 23 Asian women were given happy endings. You know what I mean? Consecutively. 30-day streaming every day. It was a marathon.
Okay.
They were running an operation. The sheriff man that we see here is describing it. It took place in Polk County, Florida. 20 massage therapists are accused of offering sex acts to undercover detectives during a 2-day sting. All right.
Ooh.
So
you know how awkward it's got to be being the cop that has to handcuff the jerk off lady?
You want to know what it feels like? It probably feels like you remember that episode of South Park when the detective turned into a prostitute to catch the bad guys? It probably feels like that. It's like, oh shit. Like, clean me up. And it's like, pulls out his badge. You know what I mean? It's like, I got you. You fucking bitch.
Some interesting.
But let's listen to this man describe the horror.
You have to come for it to be illegal. It's not illegal until I come.
I'm not taking you in until I finish.
Some interesting facts about this. All 21 of these ladies are not only Asian, but they're from the Republic of China, a communist country. 3 of them are citizens at this time. The rest of them are here on legal work visas. I don't think the federal government had in mind this kind of work when they gave them a work visa.
I'm sorry. Can you just turn the speed up? This nigga.
It's not too bad.
He's dragging a little.
Nigga talk like my brakes.
No patience.
Fucked up.
Niggas have no patience.
But they're here anyway. We also found it interesting that when we looked at their addresses, one's from Lakeland, but many of them move around the country. So they're sitting here for a while. One lady said she came from a small town in Oklahoma. One's from New York City. But all of them are from China. It makes you wonder. The oldest is 64 years of age that we arrested. The youngest was 31 years of age. 8 of them claim to have been married. All of these Asian ladies or Chinese ladies, by their own admission, were at Asian massage parlors. And we have to show you some of the more bizarre events. So I'll start out with the most bizarre. And as I pronounce their names, understand I'm born and raised in Polk County, Florida. And these names are from the Republic of China, okay? So I'm just saying. So we don't know if her name is Hung or Jins Hung or whatever, but this is who she is. We'll give you the appropriate spelling, and you give it your best shot.
Pause.
She's 6.
Beautiful.
Call that bitch Sue Young.
So I don't know if her name is Haningaka.
Yeah.
But she looks guilty.
Now,
real quick,
go to the
nobody
image.
in this room would let her give them a happy ending, right?
For sure I would. Now,
You
let's
would?
go to the image.
I don't know. She looks a little scary.
I probably would.
There's it shows all of them.
She looks a little creepy. Yeah, I want a different one.
Their selection
another
is
one.
30 to 64.
Let me get
That's what I'm
closest to
saying.
30. This bitch like 42.
And click on the in the notes. It's like it's a picture of all of them.
Oh boy.
Yes.
But this is
Operation Soft Skin.
okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna
here's
run
selection
through these
on here.
criminals. Literally. Maybe not all of them, but
she's probably the baddest bitch.
Let's just go. Which role are you taking? You needed a team.
You got to take a whole role.
Whole row. Like you needed to run an operation. You can't just take a couple. You know what I'm saying? You need a team to, keep afloat.
From top to bottom, definitely not row 3.
No, from side.
Oh, side to
No,
side.
but I'm just talking about like the one that's closest to that says skin so soft, that's 1. The one under is 2, and that's 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Because if I said 3, I didn't want you niggas to think the one on top when I'm talking about the one on bottom.
Okay, you saying up to down.
From up to down, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Definitely not 3. That's the worst lineup possible.
Yeah, 3
is 2.
3 looks tired. 2 does look the best. I'm not gonna lie, they have a good PG. I like their point guard they have in front.
2 is the only real option, honestly, because 1, what the fuck? That bitch looks like the girl from the grunge.
Yeah.
Nah. 2 for sure. But and I only see 3 that I would let jiggle my balls in that row.
I don't know, man. Maybe
3, right? There's only 3 from number 2.
Yeah, there's only 3.
2 on the left, the 1 on the second from right.
You mean the okay.
The second.
I would literally that one. But honestly, man, I might take all of them. I feel like I need to see their hands. Like you can't judge off their face because that's not what they're giving you. Like you're not. It's not like you're gonna see them on top of you and you're looking at their face and shit. Like it's strictly hands.
These are all massage therapists.
Wait, they're not like using their mouth too? It's just
No,
hands?
it's strictly hand job.
F Mac, you get what you asked for.
I didn't know I was asking for that.
You get what you bargained
No.
for. But they're all massage therapists, nigga. So just by trade, they all have a base level
And
of
communists.
being nice with their hands. Communism was an interesting thing to bring up because I feel like that's a bad way to market it. This makes communism sound, kind of beneficial.
Well, it depends.
What about getting jerked off is wrong?
Because they're spilling lies
And
they're spilling lies into your ear while they do it.
That's most sex.
They're spilling. No, what you mean? That's most sex.
That's most sex.
That's not most sex.
That's a lot of sex.
It's sex you pay for, maybe.
That's a lot of sex.
It's definitely sex you have, but it's not in most sex. But honestly, man, I'm taking the risk, man. I'm even taking the one that like we all know. Like just looking at it, I'm taking that one.
What you mean? The one second from right?
I'm taking that one. And we all, it's like, the
best looking one, right? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the ugliest one. I'm taking that one.
Why?
I'm taking the good looking one too. But I'm also taking the ugly one, nigga.
You gonna get jerked off twice in one night? Now that you should be arrested as well. You should go down with the bitches.
I should be arrested?
Yeah, because that's crazy.
What?
It only takes one. Just get jerked off and go home.
I don't know, man. Get in there.
Why you need to stay?
Get in a good hand job. I would pay for a hand job. I'm not paying for nothing else though.
You wouldn't pay for pussy though?
I wouldn't pay for pussy.
Why would you pay for a hand job and not just pay for the final shabazz?
I think because it's like it's already bad, right? Why pay for the best thing of the bad? You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Why pay for that? Like the apple is the worst part of it. You get what I'm saying?
You don't pay for
did I describe it? Like I'm not trying to pay for the best part.
This is a rule of thumb.
Because it's like doing coke.
This is a rule of thumb. I try not to pay for things that I could do myself at home for free. If I'm gonna
You can't do that
If I'm
yourself.
gonna pay to orgasm, why even bother with somebody's hand? Why even bother with her hand? What's the point?
You can't pay
I have
for
a hand.
that.
I got 2 of them.
No.
I'm ambidextrous.
No.
I can make it feel like a completely different person if I really wanted to. Bow, bow.
Yep. I mean,
why pay
put
for
lotion
that?
on?
Why pay for that? If I'm gonna do it, head is purchasable. And I'm not even saying like this is just all in a hypothetical scenario to where like we're in a communist China.
How about where these women are your options?
We live in communist China to where paying for orgasms is what you do. It's more normal than free
And let's make
ones.
it feudal China, nigga. Let's make it.
You know what I mean?
Let's make it real feudal China.
Like we make it Korea if we want it.
Yeah.
But in this society where we pay for sex, I'm only paying for blowjobs and below. No hand jobs. I'll do that at home.
Wait, so coochie is above?
No,
the blowjobs.
I think it goes in terms of like more service, hand job, blowjob, pussy hole.
So you're not going below
ass.
Wait, so what are you paying for?
These are
You're getting
like,
it all.
These are the new packages.
These are the packages. It's like low tide. It's just the hand job. No wax, no premium tire
No
squeak,
shine on the- yeah.
no shine, no nothing. And then you get up to roll tide.
Yeah.
You get a little bit more service.
Yeah.
You get some lubrication. That's the mouth.
Okay.
A little bit more wax. It's polished different. So when you're done, you get a brighter product.
Yeah.
And then you get down to that full deep cleanse, which is where you go fully within and then you come out different.
Is it a cleanse?
It depends
Jesus.
on your perspective. You're right. It's a detox.
So that
you get the full body detox of your genitals.
That should get the gunk out your gas tank, nigga.
That shit will get everything out of
God
your
damn it.
system. You'll feel lighter,
Yeah.
gravity resistant. But that's the only way that you could pay for it. Why pay for hand jobs, man?
Nah, man.
It doesn't make sense.
I'm not paying for something that I know I can go out there and get.
Yeah.
Like, my thing is, I can't go up to a girl and be like, look, I would really want to take you home, wine and dine you, so you can give me a hand job. That can't happen. It can happen for some coochie, but
no,
that's
first of all, that's not
I just
impossible.
want a hand. Like,
That's not
I just
impossible.
want that.
That's not impossible.
You're not convincing a girl that you convinced to take to your crib. She gonna look at you like, nigga, I'm a hand job. Like, what about me? It's like, oh
What
my
kinda-
God. Now I gotta talk her into this.
See, you don't really know how to properly get her on your program. The thing is, right, if she's at your crib and you guys are getting intimate, there is no like there is no that. Like if she goes and reaches down, starts unzip my pants, and she goes to put her mouth on my penis, I would just be like, excuse me, palm today. And she'll be like, oh, okay. And then she starts jerking me off. There is no what, my mouth is not good enough.
But then she's gonna like do the whole saddle up thing. What are you gonna do when she's starting to saddle up?
Are you scared to tell a woman no? Are you
What'd you say?
scared to tell a woman
What'd
no?
you say?
Did you just, because the picture.
What did you say? What did you say?
Hold on, Pip.
What did you say?
The picture you just painted.
Hold on.
It led
I'm
me
not-
to believe
hold on.
that you were scared to turn down an advance from a woman. And you're my homie. I don't know you to be that kind of guy. So just clear the air really quick, because you're acting like you can't just be like, no, thank you. And have that be that.
Tony, it's not that.
Where's your gavel?
It's not. It's in my back pocket. I pull it out like it's as big as Donkey Kong.
That's
shit.
the problem. It's in your
What are you
back
talking
pocket.
about?
It's always
nigga?
supposed to be in the palm of your
Fuck
hand.
is you talking
Justin.
about, nigga?
It's up your sleeve, not in your
Fuck is
back
you talking
pocket.
about,
You
nigga?
never know when you got it from her ear.
Nigga, I unholster my shit like a cowboy. You unholster your shit your way like an assassin, like Ezio.
I mean,
that shit is like your hidden blade.
Who want it?
Mine is just moving fucking cow. But look, no.
Sounds like you're drawing as quick as it used
Come
to be,
on,
pimp.
dog.
You over here
Come on,
worried.
dog. You know me,
You over
man.
here worried about her pulling the trigger
Hey,
first.
man,
What is that?
Come on, man. You seen me, man. Come on, man. Look, I'm never
Justin,
afraid. It's
tell
not
her
that. But
no.
I still want my hand job at the end. Once she figures out that she's not getting none, come on, man. She's gonna be like, well, I'm putting on my clothes. I'm about to go hit up my dude, my husband.
What is
so
wrong
he
with
can
that?
fuck me.
You wanted to stay after your hand job?
No,
Why
you're
are
not
you
gonna-
pimping with your heart?
You're not gonna groove. You're just talking.
What is up?
You're not gonna.
Why are
get,
you pimping with your eyes? Is the Celsius, is it too much caffeine pumping?
Nigga, this shit goes straight to the brain. Your shit is going straight to your blood system. You're gonna get
No, this shit
high
is going straight
cholesterol.
to my judgment and philosophy, and it sounds like you need a dose, because
You're not gonna get-
What did you just say? What if she was like, okay, I'm gonna get up and go somewhere else now? They always do the pump fake, and even if it's not a pump fake,
They always do the pump fake. Shut the fuck, Tony. The point
what's wrong
is,
with that?
I want my hand job with no distraction, with ease. Right? You can't just go out there and convince a hand job with ease. You can convince pussy with ease. You can convince an exchange of sexual acts with ease.
you got this all.
Especially when the holy monkey is being bargained.
You got
But when
this
it comes
completely
with just
backwards.
hand, like girls not just be like, oh my God, he just wants a hand job. This is new. This is different. This is cool. Like the girls ain't thinking that shit.
I know what the problem is.
They're selfish.
I know what the problem is. You're just not listening. I literally broke down the hierarchy of the value of each of these holes. Each level of friction that you can receive, going from the palm all the way to the mouth, all the way to the vaginal lining, all the way to a rectum. There's a hierarchy. There's a standard of power. So getting head is way easier than getting pussy, Justin. You've experienced that. You've been in high school before. You know how many hand jobs and BJs that you got before you actually fucked pussy for the first time?
Oh, first of all,
why are you acting like the hand job is the holy grail of sexual activity?
It's not that. First of all, outside of high school, it is.
You could take a.
When's the last time? When the last
you
time?
Could take back in high school. You could take a girl to Little Caesars.
Hold on,
and she would jerk you off in the arcade room.
Tony,
why is all his like hypotheticals of in high school? Nigga, you are an adult.
Because I'm going through the process.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's how easy getting head is.
No,
that's how easy getting a hand job is. You did it in high school.
To ask for that specifically is a little crazy when you could be getting more, especially if she's leaning more into that. That's like the equivalent of asking for a hand. Before I even say that, it's not that it's hard to do. You just have to set it up for real.
You gotta.
I think you can't figure it
out.
out.
I don't think.
Also, it's just as weird as being like, I don't want to fuck. I just want to dry hump today. Like, it's kind of the equivalent of that. How do you ask for that?
What do Mormons do? I just want to shake her bed. I want to soak. Like, come on, man. Like, that's not. If a bitch hear that, she gonna be like, what?
The first time I ever fucked, I was soaking. I didn't know it.
You was in a crevice.
I was in a
A cellulite crevice.
I was in a furnitured room.
It must have been hot in there. Was her thighs sweating that much?
It wasn't even hot. It was just the carpet. The carpet was sensational. That shit was like 1,000 microfiber thread count.
Nigga had Siberian tiger carpet.
I fucked the shit out of that carpet. Didn't even realize. But
nah, man. That's just my theory.
No. If you ask for it like a weirdo, anything could be weird.
How do you ask for a hand job? Tell the people.
You don't ask. You instruct. As she's going.
So you just instruct for 15 minutes.
So I'm not gonna give you guys the sauce on how to get to this moment, because you got to figure that out on your own. That's your own path to walk down.
Yeah.
But once you get to the point where her mouth is watering, she's salivating at the thought of you, she's taking your pants down, she's going in for the kill. That is when you use your index and your middle finger. I like to put a little thumb in it sometimes too, just for extra stability. You stop her right there in her tracks and be like, no, excuse me, just the phalanges today, just the phalanges. And I'll instruct you later on if this could go any further, but just the phalanges for now. She'll consent. She'll consent because she was like, well, shit, nigga, I was signing up to give you full tide. This nigga only wants a low wax.
F-Mac, you could tell he watched White Corn. You could tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't you tell he watched White Corn? Like, just by the way he's talking, like, it's just, this isn't.
There's a lot of setup.
This isn't Pinky. This ain't no Cherokee entertainment type of thing. This is some whole other shit.
So you just
what you're describing right now is not. I
don't know what you're saying about your sex life, but it sounds like there's some room left on the table in that department, nigga.
I leave nothing on the table.
It sounds
like
nothing
on my plate.
You're not playing every card in the deck.
I leave nothing on my plate, sir.
It doesn't look like it. I see crust.
Full sweet, nigga.
I see pizza crust.
I eat my pizza crust.
You don't eat your pizza crust. You don't eat your pizza crust.
You said that because you don't eat your pizza crust.
You pussy. You don't eat my pizza crust. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Put it on.
I put it on.
Put it on your most important investment. Those New Balances.
The quality of the pizza crust. If it's good crust, I'm
put it on those New
shit.
Balances, nigga.
I put it on these New Balances.
You're crazy.
I put
They're
it on
gonna
these
get dirty tomorrow.
If I'm lying, may God strike me in my 90-60s, nigga.
You're gonna get hit by lightning and it's just gonna hurt your shoes. But nah,
I'm slipping pussy juice, nigga. That's how you know I'm telling the truth,
nigga.
Like, oh shit. See, that's just why I wanted the hand job, bitch. Look at you.
Nah, your soul's gonna fall apart tomorrow, nigga.
Nah, fuck out of here. You know nothing. All you have to do is just state. I know nothing. Just state what you want. It's all about the setup. If you ask for it weirdly, it's gonna come off weird. Like, hey, I just want a hand job.
Yeah.
That's fucking awkward.
You can't do
But
that.
if you already in the movement, in the momentum, and she's going for things, it's just like, hey, just jerk me off real quick. She'll
But
oblige.
that's what would have to happen.
She'll assume that you want more, and then you just tell her, no, thank you.
No, or you get good at busting fast. Because if she's just like, all right, it's been like 2-3 minutes, like I'm about to get on top of it, but you know how to bust in 2 minutes, 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You could just get yours and be like, oh shit, this was an accident.
How are you getting yourself to bust faster if she's doing it?
Yeah.
No, because it's all mental. You get what I mean?
I get that part, but like,
But
if
you
she's still
know.
doing like, shit work. That's kind of hard to do still. I
Improper
guess it is a
technique.
training thing. You
Hard
have
to do.
train.
Yeah, nigga. Hey, man.
Improper
Get you a
technique.
professional, sir.
Improper technique can ruin any like mental fantasy you got going for yourself in your head at the moment.
hurts.
So like, nah, it's impossible. And getting good at nutting fast feels like going against everything I worked so hard
Yeah,
for.
you're
in
working
my
back.
Well,
teenage
once you
years.
get good at doing it fast, you get good at doing it when you want.
That's not true.
And that's
That
how
is
it's supposed to
completely
go.
Not true.
But
I promise you, every person in America took the opposite approach. They worked on lasting as long as possible.
What to think of in order
They
to
were
keep going.
literally like, what breathing, what position do I have to be in? You
Yeah.
work for that. You figure it out. Then you never go back.
But I do think it is pretty impressive to be able to do both.
F-Max curious. We could stay on some freaky stuff. Lamar Odom, he invested in an 8,000 custom sex doll.
Yeah, I'll put that in there,
and
too.
he modeled it after his ex-wife. And can you Google this? It's in the note. It's just a picture, but I want to see this.
Yeah, and what is the protocol on keeping memories? Like, say either you got some mental images or actual digital images in your for me only on your iPhone.
Yeah.
Of somebody that you're no longer with. What is the protocol on that? Like, because in the past,
Yeah.
like I've always thought that it was weak
Yeah,
to
just
do.
put this picture up.
I always thought it was weak to like double back on the picture.
What? Like,
You was with somebody.
I know what you mean,
You
but
have
like,
their news.
Why?
It's like I'm giving them some type of like, it's like I'm doing a ritual in my bathroom, a ceremony that gives them some type of spiritual power.
That you're alone for, nobody's in the house.
Just, well, I mean, it doesn't, as long as the door's locked, it don't matter who's here. But
I mean, it kind of does. If no water's running, you're just in the bathroom. What
the
the fuck are
water's
you doing?
always running. It's always water running.
You leave the water running for God damn,
On
nigga.
the shower, yeah.
Wasting water like a motherfucker, nigga.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
This
8
motherfuckers
minutes.
out here that need that shit.
I'm good at coming fast. But
Nah, nigga.
But what was the overall point? What was we just talking about? The protocol on that. Because this is revolutionary in the sense to where does she have to consent
I was just about to say.
to having a replica of her titties, ass, and pussy?
There has to be some type of law. Like her lawyer can find a hole in the system, no pun intended, that, they can abuse to like sue this nigga. You know what I mean? And if this is the picture, I don't know if this is like the real doll he invested in, because this would be kind of private to kind of show off. It's not like it's a chain from Icebox, nigga. This is like your private. So he's a enthusiast,
Yeah, now he wanted to see it from scratch.
He's really in it.
and it's all white dolls.
Yeah, I wonder if they're doing limited edition like Lamar Odom signed this one's ass cheek.
Jesus. Nah, man, this is a hell of an investment. $8,000.
There's a guy working on it.
I wonder if they,
That's his exhibit.
yeah.
Pimp my sex doll, nigga.
Sex doll zoo.
But nah, man, shout out to Lamar Odom.
Is he,
man.
whoa, is he
He's
grabbing the pussy right there?
Nah. This one?
What is he feeling for? Yeah.
Looked like he's reaching past it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, nah, this is.
feeling the texture of her thigh. It's like, yeah, they.
Make sure it's just like a real
I feel like he's gonna use it wrong.
I wonder, it would be
He's
dope.
gonna store drugs in
It
the
would be
pussy.
dope if it had the fucked up plastic surgery that she really had. Like the ass really had lumps. It was kind of misplaced a little bit.
Would you try one out?
I feel like it would be a lot of work. I feel like flipping her over it would take a lot of energy.
They probably are pretty heavy.
They have to be.
Yeah.
Maybe not that heavy.
Not that heavy, but
I feel
enough
like something stupid would happen. Like I'm trying to fix her legs right, but her shit is loose, so it kicked me in the back of the head when I'm trying to get her in missionary.
Well, you just don't know how to fuck. But like
you know how to do a sex.
I'm
doll?
not gonna get kicked in the back of a head by an inanimate object. I know that.
You never walked into a wall?
That's not getting kicked in the back of a head of an inanimate object that I'm manipulating. Like I put the leg there. You kicked yourself in the head.
But manipulating. You've never had one.
Yeah, nah. But I would definitely probably try it.
Wait, first of all,
I'd definitely try.
You would own one. You mean? Because there's no trying, buddy. There's only one. So just come on, man.
I mean, you never know.
real,
They might have it might get big. We might move to communist China. And they just got them shits like bowling alleys. You just pick a lane, you go in there, you order the bit.
Man, hold up. Wait, go up. I'll read those. We're told Lamar was in Las Vegas this week for his birthday, and he decided it'd be the perfect time to go find himself a silicone girlfriend. And sounds like he did, because the money changed hands. And the doll is under construction. The dolls usually go for between $8,000 and $20,000. But we're told by Real Doll cut Lamar a deal, though we don't know what kind of discount he got. Google Real Doll. They don't do prepackaged goods and shit. So everything is custom order with Real Doll, as it seems, which is wonderful because with this type of thing, it's okay. It's very personal. Click on women's section.
Yeah, go
to the women's section.
Go to the
women's section. Okay, perfect.
We can be here.
Oh
wow.
Oh wow.
What do you mean? Wow, you guys impressed?
No. It's
okay. I was just making sense.
And well, I'm surprised. This is like Nike ID. You know what I'm saying? You could just.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't be, because that's the commodity of even having a sex doll, is that you get exactly what you would want. Ideally, with the real one, this is their branding. They're trying to get as close to reality as possible. Go down. Keep going. Why are they fully clothed? But the thing with this is, you can tell.
There you go, Tony.
There we go. The thing with this is, you can tell how good it feels based off how you treat it after.
Yo, what
this
the
one's kind of crazy.
Yo, this one's kind of
This one's kinda
crazy.
crazy.
Yo, like, hold up. Like the underboob, like it got the perfect drop, got a cool side
But
view.
look, there's
body.
I don't
Tony,
see
you
an
might be
arch.
genius for
I don't see
wanting
it.
to buy this.
I don't see an arch in his back. I don't see an arch in his back, and I don't know if they got like some type of Lego structure.
Look at the thigh to the stomach. You see, like they
got the gap.
It's not even the gap. It's
not the gap, but the
it's
filling.
the meat.
Yeah, the filling.
Whoa!
Because it hinges at the hip, so the crease forms up. All
right, find a Taniqua while we're talking,
please. What? Yeah, where's the black woman?
Find a Keisha, nigga.
Should we make one?
Should we make one?
We should make one for the Olympics. Use them as cheerleaders. But
AI robot? They have AI too?
No, that's scary. But this is what I was saying, dog. You can tell how good the pussy feels based off how you treat it.
Go to the
like,
bitch.
If you
find a black bitch.
If you get intimate with the sex doll, if there's some type of ritual, like you can't fuck her unless there's candles lit, flower petals somewhere, warm jazz playing on vinyl. That's how you know that you're getting what you pay for. Or because if you just treat her like any old little pocket pussy.
No, here's the thing. People that are buying this, like, you're not into just lovey-dovey things. You're like trying to choke her and smack her.
No.
You know what I mean? You're probably programming sounds like, ooh.
There's an audience for both. Because I would
the
imagine
blackest it gets.
I would imagine anybody who's taking this seriously doesn't have a lot of real contact with women.
Stay right there. And another thing, right? So we're on the website. It's a bunch of different positions and poses. Just go to
you see that one right there?
Go.
Amy.
If
that
y'all
one looks
are,
real.
If y'all are curious, go to Playboy and look at what they post and imagine those bitches but fake. It's literally that. But everybody's petite. Where's the thick? Where's the voluptuous?
This is just the petite section that we're in right now.
Nigga, go to the thick, man.
I'm looking for it. This is like kind of a.
It's like you stopped looking
website.
for it. What, you lost hope, nigga?
I'm hoping that there's some black ones in petite, but I'm gonna look in classic.
I haven't seen any real fat asses either. Is that racist?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, there aren't any. Black.
Whoa, is that racist?
No, it's market. Most people that have the option to invest in this are white. What are white dudes into? Petite bitches. So why would they waste time marketing?
Here's one.
Oh,
White
she's still petite though.
white dudes have evolved to the point where they appreciate fat asses.
Nigga, watch one Chet Hanks interview.
This is two
Two.
together. That's crazy.
Yeah, I wonder if you get like a deal, like some type of Siamese sex doll to one. Yeah, nah, that one's looks.
It would just be awkward. I feel like if I did buy this, it would have to work exactly how I needed to work. Like if I'm trying to move her leg and it's stiff, I'm gonna get soft and be like, man, fuck this bitch, man. I can't even move it. I can't even get this bitch right. But we can't find the thick section.
Do you think that this would be more enjoyable than just pulling up X videos, sitting down somewhere comfortable, good lumbar support, getting a good lubricant, one of your choosing, and just doing it the old-fashioned way? How could a sex doll possibly
This
be better?
is way better.
This is probably the equivalent of watching Instagram on Apple Vision Pro instead of on your phone.
No, this is...
It's just an experience. It's cool, but I mean, it's not like, you know, this is my go-to.
It's not necessary.
It's cool though. It's cool you could do it.
It's not cool enough to replace what is. That's what the thing. Like it is revolutionary to a degree, but it's not enough to change the way that we do things moving forward. That's all I'm saying. Is that it's still novel. Old fashioned still works.
Well, it's
And
the
it
novelty
probably
of
works
this.
better.
It's the novelty of this that it brings.
I think this is black. Yeah.
Why don't the black
She's
women have
black.
titties?
This can't be black. They need to fix their textures.
Yeah.
Whack.
Nah, man, this is very whack.
Y'all know how they make the baby dolls now? They're like shit and piss and shit. Like you put liquid in the back and it's like,
Yeah.
they could really hook these motherfuckers up. Like, this
It's
bitch-
got AI too, so you
this
can
bitch
tell it to do
coming.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
you can make one where
You just put whipped cream in the back.
you can make a doll where the head is like open,
I mean,
like
you
one of
need to
those
throw a wig on her.
one of
Oh,
those
wow.
Apple Macs.
They're talking.
Oh wait, can we get some volume? What are they saying?
We are AI-driven robotic dolls, and we're here to become your perfect companion. Our time together will be magical. You have never met anyone like us before.
We have remarkable, unprecedented features like a modular head system that allows us to create a multitude of expressions. We blink, we move, we speak.
We're seeing
and we
robot
do
titties,
it
by the way,
all
right now.
just for you.
Yeah.
Our faces can easily be swapped to accommodate your desires.
My lip sync mechanisms allow me to interact with you verbally.
Our bodies are skillfully and carefully crafted down
Why'd
to
I
the
just
most
hear your
delicate details.
swallow, nigga? That was the pause. Why'd you gulp, nigga?
Titties was
Nigga,
extravagant.
just gulp, nigga.
I got nervous on.
You know,
Nigga, what the fuck is wrong? I
Like,
heard
good
that
God,
shit.
man. I had to brace myself.
I got headphones on and I heard that shit.
why is technological advancement in this first? Like, this is where you could buy that for real. Like the whole Tesla bots and shit like that. This is first. You get this before that.
FMAC. This is what I say
Well,
every time we
first of
bring
all-
up something like this.
First of all,
Why this direction? But for this exercise, I'll play with it.
First of all, this is nothing compared to what Elon, like, this bitch isn't gonna like even rub your feet. She's not gonna cook you a meal. She's literally gonna do, like, I mean, essentially what you want her to do, which is good, but
Yeah.
technically not even really, because you're just getting the lowest form of what women bring
It's
to the
the
table.
start. It's the start.
This is the start.
This
It's-
is a. I mean, its brain is literally like mechanics. You're seeing all this. It's not just a doll.
This is stage
First-
one.
AI.
First of all,
This is
no,
stage
it's
one.
AI.
It's not.
And you
The
gotta
bitch ain't gonna
understand-
give you facts if you ask her something.
She
It's
was
only a
talking.
matter of time, though, because Elon, just based off his stance on Twitter corn, he's pretty flexible when it comes to that type of shit. So it's not far-fetched to think that these capabilities might not cross over
Of
to
course.
where the sex bitch is a lot smarter. She's probably just as smart as your Instagram DMs or even Google. And
by the way,
the
hold on,
real
by the way,
question is, though, how long do you think it will be until like a white dude kills his girl, his AI girlfriend?
Nigga, an hour? I don't know, nigga. What you talking about? But no, nigga, this is, and by the way, robots came way before these sex dolls. Let's not get this confused with Boston Dynamics. Y'all remember
No,
those
yeah,
old
I know about
videos?
that.
They were the first ones. Like, nigga, is this a robot doing a backflip?
But that's not in your house though.
And
This
she couldn't give you
You
head.
can get this right now.
And she
Y'all are
couldn't
acting
give
like
you
this is
head.
any. First of all, they're not giving you head.
Yet. You got to
Do they
understand.
go back to the F Mac? My side is fucked up. Read that third one for us.
Justin, they had baby dolls that piss. Are you telling me this bitch can't give you head?
They're not doing that.
It's impossible. It's impossible that they wouldn't put that as a feature.
You can do what
You're paying $8,000
you can do
for this.
what you want with them, but you probably got to pour the lube in her mouth before you like even really do anything.
How hard is that to hook up some hydraulics in the neck to just
Stephanie's coming with ChatGPT, I think.
No, wait, go down.
Oh, I thought you meant like she was literally
I like-
coming. Tanya's cool.
Yeah, Tanya.
Tanya's not bad.
Tanya's cool.
Tanya's cool. Click on Tanya. Let's see. Save $1,000.
Wow.
Save $1,000 if you recommend a friend.
Tanya
Wait.
is Lamar's.
Oh, okay. So they just
So
use
that's just the
they just use the best
the
doll.
best one.
Well, nigga, okay, we go back to Tanya. Nigga, I'm trying to see her.
Yo,
titties,
but
nigga.
that is kind of
Come on, F,
weird. You shouldn't have player exclusives with sex dolls. Like there shouldn't be like no Lamar Odom colorway.
They just don't have no. I think ass is the hardest thing
Nope,
to
they're not-
replicate.
they're not
and
trying.
That's why
They're not trying.
That's why black women are the upper echelon.
They're not trying though. I think
No,
I think
no.
still,
You know how hard
I think when
it
you break
is?
it down scientifically in the lab, they're going through the statistics and they're like, on average, the common man doesn't appreciate ass as much as like the demographic that do.
So
like we love
but
ass.
what did I just? So
but
you're
when
basically
they're trying to
saying-
market to America.
They're trying to
the
market to
world.
white people. White dudes are the only men in like the realm of America that could probably pay for something like this on their credit card.
No.
What you're basically saying is ass.
There's more
ass
Indians.
Is a. It's a stigma to ass. It's a bad stigma to have an ass.
I don't think
The
that
poorest can't afford the ass.
Put it this way.
So why even have ass up there?
the amount of silicone, the amount of extra silicone that you would have to add into the recipe just to produce a thick woman, it might fuck up your margins.
Nigga, you don't know nothing
You
about
might not
margins.
get no real ROI because you got all this cellulite hanging off the back end, and most consumers don't even really care about it. So you're just doing it for no reason. But that can't be the body idea.
F Mac, what are we looking at here?
This is the customizations that you can do.
I'm pretty sure we can put this on the screen.
Nigga, we put worse shit on the screen, right?
We can put this on the screen. But let's just run through these body types. You know, this is real life. Like we've all made jokes like, build a bitch, like a build a bitch joke. You know, every well, I know I've done it. But this is really what it is. Right? Wait, not too fast, my brother. Let's run down the alphabet.
F,
and it's I don't like how G is getting smaller.
I don't know,
supposed to
it's
get bigger.
weird, but F was thick. F was thick. It was the thickest version. What?
Yo,
look at the
F-Mac,
hip,
F-Mac,
look at the hip
read-
to waist ratio.
F-Mac, read the dimensions, please.
32F cup size, 24-inch waist, 37 hips.
What's the bust?
Bust. They're not going into specifics with that.
All right.
See, I need some more measurements.
I mean,
nigga.
cup
I
size
need-
32.
I need
Everybody,
radius.
everybody name
What's-
a letter. Whoever has the best letter gets something.
I'm gonna go with F.
No, nigga, name another letter.
But I already
dumbass.
Z.
I hope it goes to Z. I'm gonna choose. Is it I?
You're guessing. I don't think it's hard.
I choose I.
The
nigga.
highest it'll go?
No, I'm choosing I as my letter.
Letter for what?
Like who's
we're
the
doing,
baddest?
It's a random
Oh,
draw. You
right.
have
It's
to
random
fuck
draw.
this robot after. You have to, F Mac. Choose a letter.
Probably D.
Okay, let's go
Like
D
you
first.
Saw it already. Okay.
36 double D cup size,
pretty
24
good.
waist, 38 hips,
That's pretty good. Those are good.
105 pounds, 5'6".
Oh God.
Oh, so real petite. Okay. I mean, that's not really my style, but I do like the breastises.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I've seen worse.
Let's see about I,
Yeah.
because
We're not going all the way through the whole alphabet. We're going down to
yeah,
H.
It's A through H.
A through H. Then there's body I. Wait, body I or 1?
I think it's I.
Yo, you did I. You literally, if it goes all the way to H, you was one off.
Yeah, this is I. 30
okay.
B cup, 24-inch waist, 40-inch hips.
F Max bitches.
40-inch hip. Wait, how many hips? How?
A lot more hips. He had a lot more hips.
I'm pretty sure D had like 30 something.
My hips is thicker.
Nah, but
I got thicker glutes.
F Max
smaller boobs, but I'll look. B
5
is
foot, 5 foot, 85 pounds.
F Max girl is better. F Max girl is better.
Nah, man.
D was hitting.
We haven't even went to your bottom of the barrel bit.
Because I got to choose a letter. I said Z. It goes
Z's
A through
not
H.
happening. Yeah, you need to pick a new one.
G.
Didn't we already look at G? You fucking cheater.
I don't know.
This is a little boy.
This thing got Ariana Grande.
It's a minor.
This nigga got an Asian mathematician. Nigga.
Yeah, nah, I got a ballerina.
A cup size.
Gabby
25
Douglas is
inch
thicker than this.
You got a felony.
This doll doesn't have an age, thank God.
Come on, man.
Well, I
5'3",
lost
75 pounds.
I definitely
No,
lost.
5'3", 75 pounds. That's a felony.
No, one of your girls was 5 feet. Yours.
Yeah, but 85 pounds and with a B cup. That means she's. Come on, man.
Ew, that means she's a middle schooler
Nah,
weirdo.
come on, man.
You
Don't
fucking freak.
try to put
You
everybody in your
fucking
bucket.
gooner.
40-inch hip. Come on, man.
Yeah, 40-inch hips.
But F Mac, hey,
F Mac won.
I got it. What
All
does
right.
A look like?
Now let's see you pull it off in real life, nigga.
Shit.
We gotta all go out and see what letter we bring home.
I can do that.
Shit.
Oh,
I
he
can
can't play.
I'm
But we
pulling-
can all go and see what letter we bring home.
I'm bringing
nigga.
it. Oh, that would have been a pause moment, but yeah. I'm bringing one back.
So you bring home the D. You bring-
I didn't
it's
say
about
that
The D.
Just bring on the D. But nah, man, this banging bodies, man. If I get a spare, if I stumble upon a vending machine business that I can recoup my money within 2 years, and on the third year, I would definitely invest in a sex doll.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Lauren. But
You put this on the screen, or you bought one.
Nah.
whoa.
Well, go down. You can choose areola colors.
Yeah.
Can you choose the size?
Can you choose the grade,
Custom
the texture.
custom nipples, custom nipple color, custom nipples. Period.
the graininess?
Can you get them pierced?
Puffy,
Oh, you probably gotta do that at
perky,
Ew.
standard mini,
They got some gross big ones.
quarter dome.
I didn't even know they had
Medium.
names.
This is crazy.
Yeah, no, I didn't know there was different.
XXL,
I
This
didn't know that there was there's different many types of nipples.
HD perky. This one's like a bit.
High definition.
Yeah.
I feel like that's standard right there. That's what a lot of them look like they had.
Yeah, for real. That's like regular.
Just pluck that motherfucker.
that fifth one looked like a extra finger on the side of your pinky.
Some of them look like herpes bumps.
Yeah, these don't look good, but I mean, out of context.
Do look like diseases.
Yeah, right. Like
Maybe that's
warts.
what areolas would look like if they wasn't placed properly.
Yeah, or if you
look
just
like a
saw it,
disease.
just not. On
If
a
you saw
breast.
this same shit on an armpit, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, if it was on a like front of a bitch forehead like a widow's peak,
Like, you gotta stop drinking
Like,
like
bitch,
sugar-free
what
Red Bulls.
are you turning into? But
What time are we at, F Mac?
We are at 2 hours and 23 minutes.
okay.
Yeah,
Did you have you know what I'm saying, something else you might want to,
Any closing remarks?
diverging,
Any
talk
closing
about?
remarks? Nothing that
I guess might as well. So I was at the urinal. I was taking a piss one day.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking to myself, because I was reading it, and it's one of those ones that don't flush. It just go down. And I'm like, man, I hate this. Not that I physically press the button to flush it, but I like the flush. You know what I'm saying? The flush cleans it.
Yeah.
And I'm reading, it's like, this urinal is one of the best urinals to save water. And I'm like, you could use anything to flush piss. And I was like, why don't they use salt water? Why don't they use alternative things for toilets?
you don't want to look.
Why does it have to be?
You don't want to look into the toilet.
Why does it have to be clean water?
You don't want to look into the toilet and already see water that looks like piss.
Salt water.
Got sedatives and shit. in it.
But I mean,
sediments,
salt water. That's
algae.
Well, I mean, maybe just a
It would
liquid-
smell bad.
A liquid that isn't like clear.
nigga. They have fake diamonds. We can make fake water.
That would smell horrible.
It wouldn't smell horrible.
Well,
But-
what's the shit they use in
Might smell like
what is it? Porta potties? Is that blue shit?
Well, the blue shit is just it's a Kool-Aid packet you put in it.
Oh yeah.
God damn it, man! You youngin. You ain't never put the blue thing in the toilet, nigga. Come on, man.
For toilet cake,
need to fix yourself, man.
the urinal cake. Yeah, nah.
Fuck
Yo,
outta
you
here,
know what's
man.
crazy? I was watching this. I saw this video the other day about how to properly piss in the urinal without getting that splashback. And it's like I had my own method, and I clicked on it. I was like, I wonder.
What's your method?
Like, you don't aim all the way down. You also don't aim all the way up. Somewhere in the center, and it's like a little off to the side, like a little off to the side.
Yeah, that's
So, and it depends. Like, you know, the long ones are a little different than the short ones, but ultimately, like, I try to piss in the middle.
yeah. Y'all know like those fucking circus things where the motorcycles they spin in the ball.
Yeah.
Like that's what I try to do in the sense that I'm trying to hit it on the side so the piss kind of like it goes down without
That's what I was
splashing.
saying. That's what I was saying.
You know what I mean?
I just described it a little different.
But no, it's
that's
same,
the correct
same
method.
concept, two different perspectives.
That's a scientific approach, though.
But or you know, obviously, if it has the pad, that's gracious. You could just piss right in the pad.
Yeah, straight
You know
in
what I
the
mean? Some of the pads are bad.
Some
though,
of the cakes are bad though.
because they're not absorbing. They're more so just a protective layer for like toilet tissue.
And some of them are just like, you know, whores at the end of the night. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They just ram through. They can't absorb anything else.
Yeah.
So it's just full.
But that is the proper way that I like to. F-Mac, you got a weird way you like
Nah,
to?
it actually is just straight to the urinal cake usually.
Yeah.
It's pretty reliable.
Yeah, nah. And
There's nothing like pissing and getting the splashback back onto your legs, because I know it is my piss, but I always
not, though.
immediately assume that it's just like once my piss is in there, it's everybody's, and it's like it's converged.
It's like
it's mulatto piss now, and it's coming back.
it's
in.
like getting cremated. It's a bunch of niggas' ashes in that.
It's just all that shit just mixed around. But
yeah. Just keep doing.
yeah, I forgot. But pissing. There's a proper way to piss. There's definitely a proper way to piss. There's a proper way to shit too in public restrooms, and that's usually to not do it. I try to avoid that shit at all costs.
Come on, man. You soft, man.
Nah, man, I don't be pissed. Like, I'll do it if I have to. I ain't gonna be no bitch about it. But
That's what you
if
just
I
said.
can avoid it, if I'm at Walmart and it's like I kind of got a shit, but I'm going home right after this, I'm just gonna wait. It's the rush. Bowel movement's coming. That's supposed to come.
Yeah, right. I never really put any thought to it, man. I'll be real. If I got a shit, I got a shit. That's it.
You just go.
You talking about pooping?
Yeah.
You see, the poop is tricky because it's very easy to hold shit in. It's easier to hold shit in than it is pee. Because like once the first time you hold the poop in, it goes away for a while. But with the pee, you just holding it in until it builds up inevitably. You can hold poop in for 2 times before it's like oh shit, like it's starting to just come out.
If you're good with your piss, you can hold it in one time, have it go away, but it is coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
The better you get, the longer that time period is. Like when I was working at Amazon, nigga, I could piss longer than Michael Phelps could hold his breath.
What was the smallest?
Hold it.
What was the smallest container you had to piss in?
Dasani water bottle.
That's.
I mean, that's pretty standard.
That's decent accuracy, but you ain't had no like.
But no cleanup. No cleanup.
You didn't have no like.
When you
there was a point in time when I was pissing, my shit was just going everywhere. I'm like, I think there's a hole somewhere, nigga.
Nah, you had something. Were you a child? That's some childlike shit,
nigga. I was a young nigga, but it wasn't because of my accuracy. I was like, did I fall on something and like something just hit it and it's like another.
I feel like sometimes, like back in the day when I would wake up in the morning, like that would be the only time it would really happen. Like my dick ain't properly like erosion, so it just sprays everywhere.
Yeah, it's like uncoordinated. Like shit got stuck in the hole, so it's like there's blockage.
Exactly.
Somehow.
You know how when you wake up, you got the crust in your eyes, you can't open it all
it's
the way.
just like that.
Precisely.
Yeah.
We figured it out.
In your nuts.
3 guys.
But
just figuring it out.
But if you was getting Asian hand jobs all night, nigga, your dick is closed shut.
Hell yeah, nigga. But we've reached that point of the show. We've done a lot of talking. We appreciate y'all. We are about to get into these YLOIs. Did you
my God. So this is kind of crazy. They know what WWE is. I didn't mean to get into the spill. So Nuzo had just texted me as we started doing the WWEs. He was like, damn, is it too late? I'm sending one in right now. And I was like, we doing them right now, pimp. He's like, yeah, it's still on time. He was like, also, I just finished the date.
Uh-oh.
A date.
Oh, he just finished the date?
Did she have an AI brain, Nuso, or was this like real flesh and temptation?
And okay, I'm not even gonna go to like the what does she look like thing, because that's she looked good to you.
That's redundant. Whatever his level is what his level is. As long as he's thriving there.
But were you in the what we called flow zone? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm thinking oh shit. Okay, put it this way. I'm thinking Nuzo scored because the why he asked was, what's the fastest you guys went on a date to do a fun activity and that turned into let's go to a hotel? Mine was half an hour. I feel like he's there right now.
Half an hour? Damn, you could get a bitch in Greece easy. Where you at?
30 minutes. Netherlands.
Damn.
Half an hour is 30 minutes.
Whoa.
So in a 30-minute date, they went from this food kind of sucks to let me eat your pussy.
Nuts. So like you don't even understand the whores that you have. The average woman in America, you're not just like, hey, like let's go get a hotel real quick. They're gonna be like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Especially because the first instance is like a motel. A little who the fuck going to the Marriott for like a couple hours?
Yes.
And I know that's not where Nutso took her. And Nutso put down below the standard of hotel or motel you took her to, because that's important. You can't just be out here taking these bitches to, shit with the bag carrier, the roller, the Zach and Cody vehicle, the coat hanger vehicle,
the twin mobile,
yeah, the twin mobile,
the luggage cart.
But I would say
the hotel. I mean, like I'm just gonna sub hotel for just y'all were in the bed having sex. Because like hotel, I probably done that like a couple times, but that was always some planned shit. Like we knew we was going to a hotel.
Oh, well that doesn't,
you know what I mean?
Well,
but just in terms of like, a date to some pussy, what's the fastest? Probably like an hour, maybe. Like a dinner of like, we went like 30 minutes getting there, waiting for the food, or maybe even waiting to get a table, then getting the food and eating.
I feel that.
Then leaving there and going back to fuck. Probably like an hour and some change. Hour 15.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe a couple hours.
I think I'm probably around the same.
Yeah.
I remember I went to go teach her how to skateboard, and then afterwards I was like, all right, let's go do something.
You get that sweaty coochie.
You scraped your knee enough. You got you where I want you.
Mega freak, he like that musky joint.
Yeah. But there's your question, nigga. And Leak, he also DM'd us. Nigga said, #WWE rate Nikita Lyons, Jakara Jackson, Lash Legend, and Jada Parker. The wrestling fans think Michael Hickenbottom, Shawn Michaels, has a fetish.
Lakita Lyons?
Yeah, these sound like women wrestlers. He said rate them.
Nigga want us to rate him?
Hell yeah.
Hold on. Lakita Lyons.
He wants to know your taste in women. So how you feel about these bitches? They do anything for you? All right, let's look at Nikita Lyons first. Let's see the talent.
She got. I'm looking on like Google right now.
This is interesting. Is she pregnant right there on the right?
Right here.
Oh yeah, is that just her natural habitat?
Oh yeah, nah, dog. She's the bomb.
She's pretty good money. That's what it's looking like.
She is the bomb.
Let me get like a close up of her face, Mac. There we go.
This might be a bad picture.
Yeah, she kind of looked like Machine Gun Kelly right there. But I do see the potential.
That's her face, and it's nothing wrong with that.
I see the potential here.
Look at this.
Let me see.
Terrible.
Oh, she's just in the mall, just casual. She does have some sturdy structure. I feel like that bitch can't even wear high heels. She's got to put on horseshoes.
If you tried to make her into a sex doll, it'll charge you at least an extra $15,000. Just for the materials they would have to use.
They wouldn't know what box to ship it.
It's like, nigga, we need more skin to stretch.
They'd have to put that shit in a duffel bag. But
so it's no finishing moves on her IG?
I did see a picture. I don't know if it was a video.
What scale are we using? You want to go 1 to 10 to make it quicker? You want to be really precise?
We're going to be precise. I'm
30?
I'm gonna go with Nah, don't put this on the screen. It's WWE.
20. Is this in the context of them being wrestlers too, or are we just talking about, just fair out and about?
Shit.
Saw her in the mall. What are we giving her? What are the parameters for this?
I love her finishing move.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's spectacular. She hits it perfectly every time.
She does a split on their clavicle
Feel like
and
she
then
got that
pull
from-
one leg back.
feel like she got that from Mortal Kombat. Something about that
Boom.
that position.
Damn, I know that shit hurt.
Yeah, this is Sonya Blade.
Man, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Just to make it quick. 17.
17?
16?
20.
Nah. Can't do it.
20.
Not 20.
Why not?
Not 20.
Why not?
I'm not doing it.
20.
16, 17.
20.
16, 17 is high enough. Like, nah, man, that's 10 points away from 30. This bitch almost home? You telling her she almost made it? Come on, man. She got a couple more ways to go. There's
Okay,
nothing
I'm
wrong with
seeing
that.
18. 18.
It's 16, 17.
18. Nah, 16, 17. Nah, too much ass for that. 18. 18. 18. You know how the system works. 18.
What's the next name?
Next one. Jakara Jackson, if you will. Let's see the next subject.
So let's just say 17, 18 for the first one. Probably 16. Okay. Yeah, let's just go to images.
You sound disappointed. what was that about? The face.
Yeah, Leak, you definitely got to type.
The face is interesting.
It's interesting because if she takes it off, what would he look like?
Yeah, exactly.
Can we have some better images?
Keep zooming through.
And by better, I mean, okay.
Not much of a physical specimen in the sexual sense.
Yeah, that's
she
what I'm
looks,
saying.
She looks athletic as hell.
I don't like it.
It's a little too. She's a little too.
It's a little manly.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's she's not handsome, but she's definitely strapping, which is a problem.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna rate her. I'm not even gonna waste my time trying to find a number for that.
You're gonna rate her because you are a professional. Damn.
Yeah, it's getting a little crazy.
Let's zoom in on that.
Yeah, it's not really. The
Yo, the traps are crazy.
Yeah.
They're bulging.
Bitch got. Oh my god.
I don't even know how to feel about this. I feel like this is like, what do you think your grandpa would say if you took this, if you went back in time and showed him a picture of this woman?
That bitch lift cattle. That's what you'd think.
Yeah, nah.
Which type of cattle does she lift on her back?
Wow.
Bitch play with us.
I'm gonna go 10. I'm gonna go 10 out of 30.
What's his rating system we're doing? Right?
1 through 30.
1 through 30.
1 through 30.
It's the most Socratic way of looking at a woman objectively. Yeah. But 1 through 30.
Click on
I'm
that
gonna
one.
say 10.
This one?
Nah, left. Nah, with her boobs out. It was one with her boobs out.
Damn.
God damn it, nigga lost it. Oh.
Nah. I don't even. You think she likes dudes?
It's like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
she's
It's 50-50.
She probably. I'm not, man.
She might be bi.
She might not even be
11.
pressed on dudes though. Like she might be bi, but she ain't sucked no dick in I don't know how long.
What's the next? Man, she ain't shit.
Let's go Lash Legend.
That's her name?
Yeah, Lash Legend. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
might have to put wrestler after that,
yeah,
just so
you
we
might
don't
have to put
find.
female, nigga.
Oh no, she probably.
Multiple sports.
Come on, man, give us something good, man.
I'm trying to find something.
I think FMAC, I'm not gonna lie, just one picture would do. Just one picture would do.
Nah, they're not really high quality.
Yeah, let me. Well, it's actually
Okay.
it's getting complicated because she does look, she looks cool there. But the first couple of pictures,
This is
she looked like who was the from the girl Ghostbusters? What's that lady's name?
Oh my God, Leslie Jones.
Leslie
nigga?
Jones. Yeah, there was
Fuck
a few
no,
Leslie
come on,
Jones
man.
in there.
That she is definitely a black woman.
11, 12. 11.
She's definitely strong. It's
11 out of
no
30.
See, you could tell she don't got no ass. She not showing it. Where's the
9.
Yeah.
9.
Shot down.
I'll give
Nine
her.
out
I'll
of
give her.
30.
I'll give her. Man, I'll give her a 12.
Be honest.
I'll give her a 12.
That's a little high.
Find one more.
Zoom in on that.
Zoom.
She looked like a swole Jasmine.
It's just the quality's not that great.
Man, 9.
Quality's
man.
not that
man.
great though. But
fuck the quality. You
11,
look at the forearms. 9.
I'll give her 11, man, because like when it's off, it might look surprising.
9. Next. Let's see about what is her name? Fuck. I had it memorized at first too. This young lady by the name of Jada Parker, but it's spelled Jaida.
What's up with these wrestlers/basketball players?
Yeah, I'm confused. I think maybe during the off season, since they're not making a lot of scratch. Is that her?
Yes, looks like that.
Let's go.
We need more data. I need more data.
Yeah,
but it's got some type of promise a little bit. Oh, I think I've seen her work before. Maybe not. There's this one thick wrestler. She kind of like Hispanic looking. She been going viral. She was just thick as hell. You know what I'm talking about? She's from the AEW. Don't say no. You know what I'm saying.
No, I don't.
You see them thick ass legs. But
she's
so
definitely
far,
the second
15.
best. Wait, go out.
Yeah, she's definitely the second, but she might be number 1.
That one to the left, all the way to the left. When she's facing the back, but her back is in the front.
This one?
No, go up. That one, no. That one works too.
This one?
No, go back down.
Go. Yeah, try that.
Yeah, try that one.
Better.
Okay.
Get a zoom.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
16.
Right. Okay, now go out.
But we need more data. We need
now
more data.
go to the one to the left. Straight to the left.
Straight to the left.
No, she's facing the back, but her back is in the front, next to the smiling
Terrible
photo.
description. Right next to the basketball one. Yeah. Okay. This is where
This is a different bitch.
This is where champions are made.
That's a different bitch.
But whoever this one is, 17, 18. Whoever she is, 17, 18.
Yeah,
But
God bless her.
why there's so many Jada Parkers? So she's actually getting some points deduced because her name ain't original.
The same tattoo. That's the same girl.
That's
the same girl? Okay, 18. 17. Yeah, 18. Honestly, I would probably take, if that's
20.
her, if that's her, I would take her over the white girl.
If the first girl is 16, 17, this is a 20.
20. I
This is a
concur.
20.
I like that.
And that's
20.
what I'm saying. You was trying to give the white bitch 20. I'm like, God damn.
All right. You know, she wrestling. Nigga.
Come on, man.
What you gonna do?
Come on, man.
But 20.
Yeah, nah, this is a...
Maybe even a 21. I feel like she's too good. I feel like she's 2 more great pictures away from being a 21, but 20. 20.
Yeah, 20 is like...
Fair, balanced. This is a democracy here at LOI the show.
Yeah, I think 20 is cool.
I think I concur. Concur.
I think 20 is cool.
There's no need to filibuster. Oh, what's that one right there where she's got the arms crossed, just the wide power stance? Nah, the one below.
Come on, F Mac. That was not, like literally not the one.
That one, yeah, that one. So man, I'm at 2021, dog. That's pretty.
We're not here, so you just say you want to keep looking.
21.
We haven't disagreed.
Look at the structure. It's not bad.
It's a solid build.
It's a solid build. Because you got to also think about her profession. She needs thickness for just the stunts that she has to perform, but she doesn't look like ripped and masculine with it. She's just, I feel like she has a sumo wrestler diet.
And she definitely got a kid. I could see that stomach starting to fall the way it usually do with those.
No, she might have dropped a seed or two, but I don't think that's
problem.
to her detriment. You know what I mean?
Hey,
she still has some abdominal muscles.
Hey, nigga, some nigga was smart.
And the ass was nice. But yeah.
Shout out to Leak, man.
Freaky nigga. I know.
Hopefully you got what you wanted. Hopefully we've changed your standards.
Hopefully
in what you believe in.
Whoever was your favorite got the worst rating. Just so you could just, put things into perspective.
But yeah, this is another one. Hopefully y'all see this time. We see all yours. I'm the same age as y'all, but I'm mentally AJ and Lauren's age. How? Y'all are a little ignorant, ha ha ha. But y'all know that, referring to my Wild LOI from 212. A Brown was a great streamer, and he's over 30. Subshot, Fresh Tone, and J Fit. How much would it take for y'all to play against a woman in high school? They didn't have a separate division for female wrestlers, so depending on your weight class, You may wrestle a girl. Does 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝙬𝙲𝙰𝚃 think he could beat Clarissa Shields or Ronda? Can Tone take Angela Reese or Ivory Queen Caitlyn? This nigga called her Ivory Queen Caitlyn. And if Shane asked y'all to be in his movie, would y'all do it if it was a gay role? And how much to play a homosexual in a movie? Nothing physical, no kissing or touching, just acting flamboyant.
Your brain just streams. It just goes on this little tangent.
Yeah.
And then then, I wonder how gay they are too. Let me just put that in there.
But then he's also as mature as AJ and Lauren.
Yeah.
Like fucking all in one.
Nigga.
Yeah, you definitely belong here, Leak. I appreciate you for liking the video.
Your ego is big enough to be on one of these couches.
Yeah, for sure.
You could probably fulfill. But
definitely appetite.
What was the first question?
First question was, would you guys wrestle a woman if you were in the same weight bracket?
Nah, why? What would be the point of that?
Hell yeah. Fling that whole round, nigga.
I don't see the point. Hey.
Yeah.
Are we sparring or is this like a real match?
Nah,
if we just lightly sparring around,
this
like,
for the
fuck it.
championship.
Would you be able to take Clarissa Shields or Ronda Rousey?
Do you think that you could do anything to a professional female fighter?
Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna have her talking like that, nigga. You, nigga, Justin, fuck me up. She's gonna be talking like real.
But now, do you think you could put pause on her though?
Nigga, I would touch Ronda up.
You would fuck her up like genuinely? That's a good question. I don't know.
I'll touch her up and then I'll touch her.
How big is she?
She's got a thick build.
Let's look her up.
Ronda cool.
You think you could take Brock Lesnar's daughter?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know, nigga. She's pretty good at wrestling.
Yeah, she still has a girl chin, no matter how thick it is.
But you're not gonna hit her in the chin. You're wrestling her.
You know, Ronda Rousey's UFC. I don't know. Is she a wrestler?
She probably grapples.
I think he just meant like just opening a can of hard, heavy whoop ass.
No.
I'd definitely do that.
You don't have enough training.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I don't think you could take Brock Lesnar's daughter.
You're not beating Angel Reese.
I could. It's possible.
Come
it's
on,
very
dog.
possible.
Let's be honest. You're not beating
Angel Reese would be easier than Caitlin Clark.
You're lying.
Nah, she would.
Caitlin Clark fucking you up, dog.
That's what I'm. Angel Reese would be easier than trying to beat Caitlin Clark.
I'm just too. Hey,
You're
nigga,
just too
you
fucking-
losing
you're
against both
emotional,
of them,
nigga.
nigga.
You're emotional, nigga.
I'm emotional.
You're emotional.
Look how ignorant.
But Angel Reese, like, what's she gonna do? Grab my missus?
You lose to a girl. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. But especially a professional athlete. But Angel Reese, I think if I was really locked in, I took 0.7 grams of shrooms and I studied and trained hard, I wouldn't have no problem with Angel Reese.
You're losing against Angel Reese.
Probably not.
I think you're losing.
Well, if I'm losing against Angel Reese, you're losing against like Sha'Carri Jackson or something. One of them unknown women. One of them no names.
Unknown
She probably
woman.
at Savannah State University somewhere. She bust your ass, nigga.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. You tired,
A
nigga.
JUCO product.
Take another sip, nigga.
You take another sip of that nootropic, nigga. Your brain's been foggy. But
I'm man.
you think he could fuck Ronda Rousey up? You think that's possible? You fought him before. So you know what it's like to be behind that punch.
And I'm gonna be honest. Another thing, like we spar on grass, nigga. Like
I know it's not the barometer for like the full range,
but honestly, that changes everything. Like the fact that I can't stump in the ground or really get that
and get your base,
that fucking hip torque.
Lauren kept busting his ass, and that's because Lauren is trying to do everything by the book. It's like, let me and then I hinge at the hips.
But
then he's gonna fall.
Man, what I'm taking, like, come on, man.
Ronda Rousey?
Ronda Rousey, I'm fucking her up.
I don't know. Because I haven't seen like actual fights from you. She looks like she's fucking people up.
You haven't seen his heart for real. You don't know if he really got it for real.
I have to see it. Do you have any fights recorded?
I mean,
like real ones, not against your friends.
Yeah, like actual fights you win in.
No.
And see, that's the thing that I was thinking. I was listening back to last pod. You kept talking shit about like my mixed martial arts skill is at the level of your basketball skill.
That's why I do it.
You're not even
gotta hurt him.
You're not even battle tested for real,
Tony. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I'm gonna be honest.
No,
do you think that
look,
do you think that your skills are battle tested properly?
Look, sparring is harder than the actual fight, nigga. Practicing is harder than the actual fight.
How many
you going rounds after rounds? All right, yeah, you switch. The coach is like, all right, fuck it, just switch. fight, nigga.
But sparring, but to a certain degree, that it is a controlled environment.
The fact
sparring is a more controlled environment.
It is, but that's also what makes it harder, especially when I'm sparring layman's like this nigga and his brother-in-law and shit.
Like, put it this way, the homie Troy, back in the day, he had took up boxing. He was like dead ass serious about boxing for like 9 months straight.
I believe it.
His neighbor was like some professional boxing trainer, and like they got cool, so he was just getting lessons for free and shit in the nigga crib. So he was really boxing heavy, and he was training up into the point where he had like a real match.
Yeah,
and he went in and he said, like, the whole time I'm training throughout the months, I just think I'm the coldest nigga in the world, and it's like I got all these skills they're developing. He was like, I got in the ring. It's like you realize what actually stuck. Cause like you can repeat a bunch of shit in drills and just in, controlled environments. But when your real muscle mechanics and like just natural programming kicked in, that's where you see.
And you want to know other thing?
That's where you see the real ability.
It's a different, like, yeah, Troy was training. Like, nigga, I'm doing that and sparring. It's a difference. Like, having a coach just throw pads at you, yeah, you're going to gain something. But sparring, like, all right, like this is your friend in your class,
you're not sparring. You were sparring.
Okay,
it's not because you're not keeping up these talents, nigga.
Okay. First of all,
you had a hot sabbatical 7 months ago.
The talent
7 months ago.
Hey, I'm keeping
and then you kept your karate belt in your trunk, and you ride around everywhere with it.
No,
you got it. It's yours.
Still like that's the thing. You don't lose it. And if you was ever gangster enough to come out like F-Mac was, you'll really learn how I do it.
I came out before F-Mac. What are you talking about?
Yeah, for one day.
F-Mac had to hear stories about he punched you in the face too. Yeah, me too. For him to feel safe.
For one day.
For him to feel comfortable.
For one day, then you was like, oh man, I can't have that no more. Let me go back to my pussy sport. Where my ball at?
Not even true. I had a job interview that day F-Mac came out.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, there is a certain amount of like real battle testing that you have to have. You have to have. And to really master, to really
you have to be hit.
For real though.
You gotta be like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like not a sparring hit. You can get hurt in sparring. For sure. You can get hurt.
For sure.
You can get tired in sparring, but like a real, like, this nigga wants the gold medal at the end of this shit.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You've never done that, but you can beat Ronda Rousey's ass.
I mean, but it's ironic that you say like you wanted the gold medal, but you settled for the bronze, nigga. Didn't you?
What are you even talking about?
Your third place trophies.
Third place trophies. You've never seen a third place trophy.
I have. I've been in your room. We've had many of us smoke stations.
The medal that you saw was been like actually for second.
Yeah, this nigga ain't shit.
Yeah. But that's what you do when you haven't accomplished nothing. You just look around at other niggas' shit and be like, what do you have other than a white belt in your trunk?
I wonder how
it shows that you can do what you do.
I wonder how it stayed shiny for 15 years.
Yeah, you see that? He called it shiny. That shit was glimmering in his ears.
Because he cleaned it every day with the Clorox wipes.
Nah, Jay, what belt did you get to?
I stayed at white, but I got the first stripe.
This nigga's a fucking
First of all, it takes
you got a stripe
first of all,
on your white belt and you can beat Ronda Rousey's ass.
Pause.
This nigga's insane.
Pause.
But
nobody y'all don't understand.
Look at F-Mac.
Y'all don't,
astonished. He don't know what to do with himself.
F-Mac, if you ever wanted to roll, I would show you what that stripe means. Trust me, nigga.
Bro, you got
trust me.
You got to
that's you saying you're laughing, but we like that roll can happen. Like I'll show you what that stripe means.
You talk like it's the way you talk.
You got mad far. Like if you are still, I'm sure the stripe is amazing on white.
I don't think y'all understand. Like, first of all,
that Kamala Harris sticker is worth more than that little stain on his belt.
The stripe is more so a way of like how long you've been down than really a lot of skill. Because I was rolling with blue belts, brown belts,
and I'm
holding my mother.
And they was taking it easy on you. And they was taking it easy on you because you got a stain on your gi, nigga.
Over here.
No, because you.
But he's seen the work,
bro.
And he's only seen the stand up.
No, my God.
He ain't even
You're
seen.
A baby
he ain't even seen the.
You're a baby.
He ain't seen the high. That about
The thing is, you gotta
a double leg take
when you're learning such a sacred craft, you have to approach it with humility. You have to approach.
Don't give me advice because there's nothing sacred about a ball and a hoop.
Because obviously your Mr. Miyagi didn't teach you the humble, the Zen way of approaching this craft. You have to have humility. You can't skip steps, young grasshopper. You can't talk like you're a butterfly when you ain't even gotten to the cocoon fully, nigga.
What's next after the stripe?
You literally can go up to like 6 stripes if the instructor wants to.
6
or
stripes,
training
stay on
wheels.
white. You'll stay on white.
Yeah, you stay on white.
And
Or 5. It's like 5, 6. Really, I've
And then
seen
what's the next belt? Brown?
the
next
next
is probably yellow, right?
Yellow?
Nah, yellow is that's for children. Yellow is it's white. Damn, look that shit up.
You don't even know the second belt and you're going to whoop Ronda Rousey's ass.
Well, it was in kickboxing, dumbass.
It doesn't matter. This is your craft.
Kickboxing don't
You need
have
to
no
take it
belts.
serious.
No, my bad. Jiu-jitsu belts. It's no kickboxing belt. Great
This
question,
is
Lee.
despicable.
You always get us engaged with what we have going on.
You're a white belt. Shut up.
White belt, blue belt, purple,
Okay, blue.
brown, black.
Now, purple, like blue, that's I've dealt with blues before. Like they're good, but it's also can get like, nigga, you a blue? Purple is where it gets tricky. You'll always meet some shitty belt, but purple is where it's all right, this nigga's a purple, he knows some shit. You might be able to hold your own, but once it gets past purple, it's like, yeah. But there should be another one more while.
Now, there was another question in that question. If Shane asks you to be gay in a movie, would you do it? Would you, you remember, what's that Will Smith movie, 7 pounds or something?
6 degrees of separation.
6 degrees of separation, whatever the fuck. Would you, how far apart from it would you be?
Nothing physical, no kissing or touching, just acting flamboyant.
Just acting, you put on the Fred voice and
You want to know
just
my
wear
problem?
tight clothing.
I don't think I have the spunk that you need to be like flamboyant.
That was my answer too. That's what's crazy.
I don't think, well, nigga, fuck you.
Fuck you.
I don't think I have like what Shane needs. I can't give it to him. Now maybe like who's somebody else that we know?
AJ. You think AJ can get that spunk?
AJ's
rambunctious.
AJ, everybody said AJ sounds like T-Pain or like AJ gets called like dyke voice.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, who's that stud voice ass nigga?
If he couldn't do the physical acting, he could at least voice it over, which is good enough.
Exactly.
It's further than I can go.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I would say no to Shane, but it's not because of homophobia. I don't think I could do the role justice.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think I can do it. And my friend does good work.
Exactly.
I don't want to put bad work in the midst of his great work.
Don't want to ruin his movie.
Just let me
Yeah.
be the pimp or something, that I'll do perfectly.
Yeah.
The basketball players, the drug, anything. Nigga,
I'll be the food line manager.
Anybody black. I'll just play the black guy.
Yeah. While LOI, an ever-changing set, y'all think Obama, Michelle, or Barack, how the fuck, okay, could beat Trump? He basically asked, do y'all think any of the Obamas could have beat Trump?
Michelle, no.
A lot
Barack,
of-
yes.
Who said that? It was some people saying that Michelle could have ran a better campaign. I don't know. Barack would have stood up a good fight. Barack would have been a
Michelle
great fight.
Obama probably would have ran a similar campaign. But only difference is we already liked her. We've liked her for a long time.
Yeah, she's got.
She didn't have like 2 months to get the world to like her all of a sudden. And even though, she had to campaign before, she was the vice president, so we should have been a little used to her. But we didn't really like her then. We've always fucked with Michelle. Y'all have always fucked with Michelle. I stopped in 7th grade.
Yeah, nah, she traded cookies for like
She ruined the school cafeteria lunch, and that's an unforgivable act. I couldn't let her run the country.
vegan oatmeal cookies. It's like, what the
That's
fuck?
a weird thing to make that just shit.
Yeah.
Ruin lunch. But yeah, she definitely would not have beaten Trump with those policies. Trump would have had fucking Kool-Aid in the water fountains and shit.
I don't think any woman would have beat Trump. I just don't think it's possible.
I'll take it even further. I don't think a woman's gonna be president.
It's just, and that's not saying.
And I think it's partially, and it's not even just like women aren't as good. I don't even think women want that to happen.
And
I don't think
that's
so.
really the sad truth. Well, it's not really sad truth because, it leads to a greater America. But it's really it's it's the truth. Like, even women don't, like, women know women. And women will view themselves, women will put their doubts on another woman. And really, it's a people thing, but especially women, like, what the fuck? Like, I know how I act during my period. Like, I damn sure know how she's gonna act during her period. She runs the fucking world. Especially, we're talking white women. It's a lot of white women on this earth.
It is.
And they didn't even vote for Hillary. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not to say it's impossible for a woman to be able to lead. But in my experience, even the women that I've seen that were like independent and capable of doing it and doing it well, they didn't want to do that. Their first option would have been to have a man to just like, I can just trust this nigga to take care of everything. And then that's what they would do.
No woman would have been able to beat Trump. Barack would have been very good to see, because he can't do the same thing last time, because we see through, like, we know what he did in hindsight. It was like, nigga, you just did the whole, like, I'm black and I'm proud, and
but he's better now, so he wouldn't have even done that.
And a lot of the people that were younger before, during his run, now he's
idolized.
We actually can see what he's doing and know, like, be paying attention to that shit.
If you could vote for Obama for a third term, would you do it?
You know?
Most people would. I think I would. It depends.
And that's what's dangerous.
It depends, though, because, like, he didn't, like, I don't really know what he did besides, like, the main thing that came out of his terms was like
some drone strikes and
but
shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
insurgents.
Happy birthday drone cakes. You know what I mean? For children of Israel.
But you know, it's just in terms of being a leader and just like diplomatic, he was perfect for that fucking role. But that's why when niggas be like, fascism isn't really possible and all that shit, it's like all it takes is for us to really fuck with a motherfucker. And for him to convince us, because just as easily as we said that we will vote Obama for a third term, we would just throw out the fucking Constitution because this nigga's magical. People would do that with Trump. People would definitely do that with Trump. And that's what I'm saying. Trump is the kind of nigga. I don't think Barack would have that George Washington kind of righteousness to where it's like, no, 2 terms, like the Constitution states.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I know that you guys love me. I'm a rock star. I get it, but no encores. Because I'm upholding to this democracy. But Trump the kind of nigga to where it's like, bitch, you want me to fuck you again?
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah. Just gonna keep fucking you till you say no.
Theodore Roosevelt ass nigga. Didn't Theodore Roosevelt? I think he was the only president that did it 3 times.
Somebody. Somebody.
Something with that type of name.
But we're at the end of the episode. We don't need to Google anything. F-Mac needs a break.
I was about to say, I have to eat something.
Yeah.
And that decision is going to be very particular.
Did we get through all the WWEs though?
We did get through all the Nutso didn't leave anything else, right?
Nah. We wrapped him up pretty fast, but I think he's somewhere.
Well, did Leak
nutting in a hotel?
Did Leak leave anything?
Yeah, no, we already did Leak. Leak is the creep that made us raid all these wrestler bitches.
Oh, and he had sent the video, but I'm pretty sure that's what.
Oh shit, he did send the video. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Damn it.
I try. It is what it is. Shout out to Jay Nobles. Hashtag Jay Leader. He got it done. We should start calling him JJ since he want to be Jason so bad. But let's have a little fun. NXT. You niggas don't know nothing about wrestling. AEW has no association to the WWE. But I've been trying to see if y'all would go ahead and look up some of the black female wrestlers like Nikita Lyons, Jakari Jackson, Lash Legend, Jada Parker. Go ahead and look them up and rate them, because y'all's ratings are very interesting, and I'm sure the public want to see what these women look like and how y'all feel about them, because y'all's ratings are super crazy. So
why does Leak
pull that out for me? Don't say nothing about my hair, nigga. I'm on your ass.
Oh, let me see it.
Yeah, man. Man.
Leak, why do you send us videos and transcripts of what you said in the video?
Just in case.
Leak. You look like you climbed out of a chimney, my brother.
Yeah, nah.
Jesus Christ. This nigga walking away with somebody Christmas right now, nigga. He's got that wrestling belt again, this nigga. That shit is clean, too. You can tell that's one of like his... Like, that's probably like a childhood memory when he got that shit. It's just, he kept it.
Leak got one of those faces where it's just like, he used to get bullied, so he just walked in like, all right, I'm ready. Like, he was upfront about it. Yeah. He was one of those upfront pick on me niggas.
Take it on the chin.
It's like, all right, guys. But shout out to you, Leak. Hey, man, Jay Leader, man. What can I say? I'm always right. We always right. I'll give my rightness to y'all. Maybe not you until I get my bill, nigga. But appreciate y'all. Wild LOIs. Leave them again next week. We gonna answer your questions. We gonna be back better, healthier, hydrated. But seriously though, appreciate y'all. And make sure the podcast gets uploaded in the morning to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Y'all do us a great pleasure. If you just give us that, just listen a little 30 minutes. So let the system know that, all right, this count for 1. And then do it again so it count for 2. But Jay Nobles.
Michael Beasley.
F Mac on the boards.
Still me.
Still him. And we're out. Yeah.